So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I don't even know which camera to look at. You know what? I'm going to look at this one. Welcome to another amazing episode of what we call the Elephant Pick, which is my podcast alongside my co-host. In for her second show, Abby. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Part two. Real quick, before we even get to our guest, how you feel?
I'm feeling amazing.
You're one episode in.
I'm one episode in. I'm loving it. I'm super duper grateful to be here for the opportunity and the chance to do something that I love.
So, nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Abby.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen that are watching, welcome back to episode 3 of this season, right? Because this is episode 3.
Episode 3.
Yeah. So we have a couple interesting individuals here, but before we get to them, I just want to say make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow Elephant Pick on YouTube, Elephant Pick on Instagram, and make sure you catch up on all the vibes. We got a bunch of episodes already, and just follow us, and you'll see that we a vibe. You know what I mean? We just doing what we got to do. But without further ado, we have 2 guests here, Abby.
Yes, we do.
We have 2 guests, and one of them showed up late. So before we even introduce this person, I think the person that was late should automatically just take a sip or take a shot of their drink. And you'll find out who it is by the person that actually takes a drink right now.
I say, you know what? We're not going to say any names. We're just going to point right at them.
There we go. Hey.
I took a double for y'all.
So you know what? Let's go straight to the late person. Mr. Late, I want you to say your name and what you do for a living. Keep it nice and short. And your Instagram handle, your social media handle.
All right, cool. Well, my name is DickByAir. So that's DickByair. I'm a DJ, a host, a curator, photographer, videographer. But to put it pretty short, jack of all trades.
Okay. Little bit of everything.
If I learn it, I'm a own it.
So how do you deal with people? Because we live in the world of pause. So how do you deal with that? Because as soon as you said DickByAir, I was like, pause. I'm not calling him Dick all night. That's crazy. That sounds crazy.
He really actually said that too.
I'm sorry.
Dick all night?
I'm not calling you Dick all night. So what? So talk to me. How did this name come about?
It's mad random because like my old Instagram used to be my actual name, so it was The LeVar Show.
Okay.
Because I used to do like funny videos and stuff online.
Okay.
But one day somebody hacked my IG, and then like the girl that I was dating at the time, they DM'd her on Instagram and was like, yo, if he wants his page back, he needs to send $30 to this PayPal right now.
$30?
And immediately, I'm like, $30? I'm like,
no way.
I'm like, so y'all think I'm worth 30 cash?
That's crazy.
Immediately, I felt disrespected, low key. I ain't even care that the page got hacked. So I was like, you know what, fuck that Instagram, I'm making a new Instagram. And I was in the crib with a bunch of my homies, and I remember I just came up with the name. I looked at the pair of shoes, I said, I leaned over, looked at everybody, I said, yo, what if I call myself DickByAir?
Oh my God.
Everybody in the room was like, hey, yo. Like, pause, bro. They was like, nah, this, that, and the third. And I'm listening to everybody, but I heard one person say, yo, nobody gonna fuck with that. And immediately I was in my head, I'm like, but I'm somebody and I fuck with that. So while they was arguing, I just made the page.
DickByAir. And you just stuck with it.
I just stuck with it. That was it.
So is there like a short version of it? Like, do your friends call you Dickie or Air?
So I have one promoter that calls me Dickie.
Okay.
Some of my friends call me Dick. Some people just say DBA.
DBA.
There's one kid I met, he calls me Air, which I fuck with pretty hard because like just Air alone is like fire.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I was gonna call him because there's no way I'm calling him Dick all night.
That was the debate that we had too. Should we call him Dick or Air? He was I'm not calling him Dick.
I'm calling him Air.
I like the Air one too. The Air was random. I was
Air's
just out one day and somebody was like, yo, Air. And then my mans goes, yo, I think he's talking to you. And then I turn around and he's like, DickByAir. I'm like, I said, wait. I said, what you said the first time? He was like, Air. I said, yo, that's hard.
That's hard.
Straight, like.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. But we have a guest that got here on time, and I'll let her introduce herself. So introduce yourself, your name, your handle, what it is that you do.
All right. So I'm a DJ. I go by the name of DJ Sarcastic, and that's it. That's that.
That's pretty.
And I was on time.
The one and only
Yes.
DJ Sarcastic.
I gotta put that out there. I'm on time.
Yes, on time, and so I think that's pretty straightforward, right? Sarcastic, because you're always sarcastic. And the Instagram handle is DJ.
Oh, DJ_Sarcastic.
Okay, because we don't want people to get confused. Is there any other DJ Sarcastics out there?
So when I checked on YouTube, there's a guy that only has like 12 views named DJ Sarcastic.
He don't count.
So yeah, he don't count. He don't count. So I'm like, it's cool. I'm gonna beat you to it. I'm gonna trademark DJ Sarcastic.
He didn't try to extort you for $30?
Nah,
Nah?
that's crazy.
Oh, okay, because I don't know.
That's crazy. I'll be like, that's it.
That's it.
That's OD.
So DJ Sarcastic, you're a DJ. Are there any other things that like titles you would give yourself besides DJ? Entrepreneur, maybe, or
Entrepreneur, artist,
okay,
entertainer.
Love that.
good.
Love that.
I like that. So now, our next question is, why do you guys feel like you were chosen for this episode? Anybody want to go first, or do I have to start pointing people out?
I mean, I don't mind. I honestly feel like, I don't know why you chose me, but I'll just say,
Okay.
I'm going to just say that I'm a vibe, and I feel like I'm very, how do I explain it? Damn, I don't know how to say
Go ahead,
it. I
talk
don't
your
wanna
shit,
sound
DJ
crazy.
Sarcastic. Go
I
ahead,
just want
talk
to
your
say
shit.
I'm like one of the female DJs that are
killing it right now.
killing it and making an impact for my ladies out
I
there.
love that.
Love that.
Yeah. There you go.
That's no
Go on.
There you
facts.
go.
That's no small task. So
Right.
Air.
I think it was my name. Like off the bat, I really think it was my name.
So you think it was just straight up your name?
I know people seen my name on like a lot of flyers and stuff because I DJ a lot in the city. But I know like y'all probably saw my name and was like, what?
I did have to try to find out why.
Yeah, and I felt like that was one of the reasons. Like I think you wanted to know why I called myself.
Okay, that's fair. So the real reason that you guys were chosen is because although both of you guys consider yourselves DJs, right? You guys both
Right.
classify as DJs. You guys come from very different walks of the DJ game. I don't think you guys ever met before, correct?
You know.
So I thought it would be interesting. We thought it would be interesting to get the different perspectives of DJing that you guys, the different lanes that you guys are in. So although you guys both might, consider yourself DJs, it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are in the same lane because there's a lot of different lanes to this DJ stuff.
That's true.
So that's why
100%.
we chose it, so.
100%.
Nah, that's fine.
Sarcastic, I have a question for you.
What up, gang?
Okay,
DJ
go
gang?
ahead.
Salud.
Shout
Cheers.
out to Frank Roth.
Oz.
Huh?
So that's true. The eyes, yeah, that's right. I don't know if you guys knew that, right?
Wait,
That's
what,
right.
What I missed?
He brought up a good point. Air brought up a good point. So when
did.
you toast, you're supposed to look at people in the eyes.
Yes.
While
I
you
like
toast,
that.
yes,
Yeah, you do, you
absolutely,
do.
yeah. You
That's
got
one of
a
my
good
pet
point about
peeves.
If
that.
you don't, it's considered rude, I believe.
is.
Oh, and
lack of class.
here's another thing
Right.
that I almost forgot to say this, Abby, but this is extremely important.
Of course.
If I'm gonna ask you guys questions, obviously, right? Because you guys are on the show. But if you guys plead the fifth about any questions that I ask you during the entirety of the show, you guys have to take a penalty shot.
Shot
Is that
at
understood?
You're able
Alright,
to
cool.
plead the fifth.
Yeah,
Okay.
able to
With a
plead-
penalty
exactly.
shot.
So you don't gotta
Alright,
answer.
cool.
So I might just throw you some left field questions. She might throw you some left field questions, and if you don't want to answer,
Right.
just
just
know
take a
that you
shot.
guys have to take a shot. Is that
Right.
agreed on?
That's agreed.
Yes.
All right, say no more.
There you
So
go.
I'm sorry, you were.
No, you're good. You're good. I was gonna ask Sarcastic. Well, I want to ask both of you, but I was gonna start with Sarcastic. What made you choose DJing as a career?
I love music.
Okay.
So I'm going to be honest with you. I never in a million years thought or said to myself, like, I want to be a DJ. It just happened.
Just happened.
No.
Okay. I love
Same.
that. I love that. How about you, Air?
I was hosting a lot of parties.
Let me
I
stop.
was like hosting and promoting a lot of parties, and I got tired of emceeing for very bad DJs.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Let 'em
Okay,
go.
Vicky, talk your shit.
Who was the DJs? You want to name one?
We ain't gonna do that today.
Hello.
I can't do that.
Take a shot.
We got our
I
first
take the
one.
shot on that
We got our
one.
first one.
Take
Can we-
a
I took the shot on that one.
He said he's sipping light, right?
I'll take the shot on that one.
Where's
I
where's
love
the
that we
bottle?
had a
Y'all want me to
perfect
take the shot on my
example
cup?
right
I'll do it on my
after.
cup.
There you go.
I'll
No,
let you
he is
rock.
drinking straight. I poured that.
Oh yeah, he is drinking straight. So all right, you got it. All right.
Yeah, I got tired of like emceeing for bad DJs, like DJs that weren't reading the room. Cause like I'm a people person. I care about people. I kind of be putting people for myself. And it's like as a DJ, we go out to like cater to people. So it's like if I'm on the mic and I'm making the party lit, and then like you fucking up transitions, you going from like rock music to trap, like you doing a whole bunch of extra
I think
stuff.
there's creative ways to do things like that. But
There
that's-
are.
Okay.
But there's also a time and a place for
Yeah,
everything.
you're
Like
right.
like
That's true.
So,
and you have to know how to pull that off, I feel.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I ended up just
Agreed.
DJing, and it's like I always liked music. A lot of my friends were always DJs. My dad was a DJ. Well, he wasn't like a serious DJ, but like he knew how to DJ. So it's
Nice.
like I was surrounded around sound my entire life. Plus, I'm
Nice.
Jamaican, so it's like I felt like it was kind of in my
Well,
blood already.
hey.
From where in Jamaica?
My family's from St. Anne, so
Nice.
so I was just like, I might as well just try this, and I started DJing off an iPhone.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn,
Wow.
I can relate.
That
Like
was
on the aux,
impressive.
I would go to like get-togethers and stuff, and just plug straight into the aux.
Fire.
It just goes straight.
And just go
Everybody, you
straight at-
became the person.
People would think like I'm on SoundCloud or something. And I know like I got like a whole DJ app that I'm like
Nice.
playing like a
Nice.
video game on my phone.
And how long have
Nice.
you been DJing for now, if I may ask?
So this year made 7 years in total, but 5 years professionally.
Wow. How about you, Sarcastic? How long have you been doing the DJ thing?
Since 2018.
Oh,
so
okay. You're killing
Okay.
it, though.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
fire.
it's been a minute.
Frank, I know you don't usually get asked the questions on the show.
don't.
But I would like to ask you the same question, actually. What made you, and we didn't rehearse this because,
No, we didn't. 'Cause
but I think this is a good question for you to answer as
Okay.
well. What made you choose DJing as a career?
I started DJing by mistake.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in the college radio station. I knew I wanted to do something with music,
okay.
but I didn't know what it was that I wanted to do. So I joined the college radio station. Shout out to Baruch College.
Really?
It was just like nobody was listening to us, but we were just still broadcasting.
Damn.
But there was DJ equipment in the on-air studio, and I was like, you know what? Let me start messing around with this, and I fell in love with it, and
That's fire.
now I'm here.
The rest
Like,
is history.
It's pretty. It's like it's
The rest
really.
is
That's,
history.
yeah, the rest is history for me.
That's
yeah.
fire.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Kudos.
So I know, obviously, being as DJs, choosing DJing as a career is no easy choice, right? Like it comes with a lot. So would you? I guess my question to you guys is, do you think that coming from a city, New York, right? You guys
Yeah.
are both from New
Right.
York. Coming from a city like New York, where there's usually, when you look at a flyer, there's like 5-6 different DJs per party. Do you guys feel like it's more difficult to be a successful DJ in New York more than like other markets? And Air, you can respond first.
I'm gonna be honest. The way it's looking right now, I think New York City is the easiest place to
Interesting.
become a DJ right now.
Why is that?
Because a lot of bars are stepping away from playing playlists and they're starting to book DJs more. So a lot of these parties that people I think are happening in clubs, they're happening at like dive bars and stuff. So like these dive bars are just like buying equipment, and most of the people that play at those spots are like DJs that just started maybe like a year or two ago. At least from like what I'm seeing. And I don't know. I just feel like when I go to other states, it's definitely a lot harder to play in front of a crowd I've never played in front of before, opposed to like playing at a party in New York City of like people I've never met or never seen or know anything about a day in my life. Because not to mention, a lot of those people don't be from New York as well, that organize and curate a lot of parties in New York. So it's like when I go to other states, I feel like it's a lot tougher than it is here. But I'm sure like DJs from like, other hometowns like Texas or Atlanta or whatever, they'll probably say the same thing about their city. But I feel like New York, especially right now, is the easiest place to become a DJ, especially with TikTok and the way social media moving. You sit in your bedroom, you make a little 30-second clip, you mix Pharrell with Rihanna, boom, that's it. You're getting booked.
You go viral.
You're getting
Wait.
booked. That's it. Like,
You go viral. That's what it takes. That's interesting. That's an interesting perspective. Sarcastic, you want to add to that or say how you feel?
Hold on, before I start, I'm laughing because I took a Sexy Red a cappella with a merengue, and that shit sound fire.
no cap. No cap.
And I'm gonna be honest, some people were mad at me for that. Like, what the F are you doing? But then the people that like Sexy Red and are Spanish are like, oh shit, hold on. Oh, I forgot which one it was. They're like, da 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 da.
Right.
I'm like, yeah.
Nice.
But honestly, I feel like I don't want to say it's easy or it's hard. I just know if you have your own style and you brand yourself, you're like, it's easier for you than like somebody that's like basically, how do I explain it? You just gotta be different because people see that. People like that because everybody, and it's funny because yesterday, you guys didn't see it because I posted it in my close friends, but I was like,
The close friends.
Yeah, I got a close friends. I'm sorry. So I was just like, is it just me or a lot of these DJs are corny? Or is it that I'm just tired of the same thing, different person?
I think it's both.
When you say, so wait a minute, just to get the initial answer, you feel like it's easier or tougher to stand out and be a successful DJ in New York?
If you stand out, it's easy.
But I mean, if is it easy to stand out in New York though? Is my question.
If you're different, yes.
Okay, fair
Yes.
enough. Okay, so I'm sorry, you were saying because you were saying about like DJs are trash or something like you just said just now.
Not trash. It's just I feel like it's a lot of repetitive things and everyone's kind of the same. It's like a different person, but everybody's doing everything the same. There's no, like, I admire DJs that do, like, basically you're in your own lane and you're doing it different. Whether it's like the way you market yourself, the way you spin. Like, I just feel like everything is the same. And it's like,
I mean, you have a lot of the same people, not to interrupt you, but I feel like that happens a lot, especially in cities like New York, because you have your influential DJs who are, they are different, they set trends, and then there's a lot of DJs that will just copy and paste.
I'm drinking to that.
right.
Yeah, that's a
You
good,
know what
that's a
I
good
mean?
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They'll
drink to that
copy and
shit,
paste,
too.
even if they
Yeah.
can't deliver the same exact way, they will sure as hell try. And I think that kind of creates that environment a bit. So I would have to agree with Sarcastic.
And stealing your lines and stealing the way
Your
you
drops.
play song, my drop. You know what?
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
When I hear the elephant, I know it's you.
That's-
and
that's-
I admire you for that because I know
Thank
it's
you.
like Frank Roth. He's different. He's different. I enjoy his shows. I'm gonna say it.
Thank
like
you.
That ass.
Thank you. You were gonna say something here.
I was just gonna say like a lot of the DJs, like I like that you said a lot of them are corny, because there are a lot of DJs that kind of get too comfortable with like this style. So let's say like you're one of those people. Like I know a lot of DJs that are just like, yo, I'm only gonna play at these specific clubs, and then it's like it's down to the point where you could go outside and you could like you ever like gone outside and like predicted what song a DJ would play next, and then that exact song will literally play.
Yeah.
Like how like a lot of people do the Beyonce Electric Slide song and then everything, and then right after that they go into swag surfing, and then from swag surfing some people go to Finito.
Yeah, you can call it.
And it's
The
like
blueprint.
I just feel like a lot of DJs aren't really pushing themselves to be better DJs because they're just very, very comfortable with where they're at and the money that they're making from these specific clubs.
Okay.
Because it's just like you said,
That's a
like
valid
if you
point.
stand out, it's like you said, if you stand out, you always gonna be lit. But a lot of DJs don't care to stand out because they've made themselves so comfortable in the
Right.
space that they're already in, to the point where they don't want to make themselves uncomfortable because they're like, if I change up, the people over here not gonna like me. People over there might like me, but yo, I'm making the most bread over here. I don't know how much money these people gonna pay me. Like, it's like I had combos with a lot of DJs like that.
It's very easy to get comfortable in this
Yeah.
game for sure. Things got a little cold, so we had to make sure Abby got right.
Thank you so much.
Just in case
Sorry
y'all
about that.
wondering, because it gets edited, and then y'all wonder why she got a blazer on out of nowhere. So, you
I
gotta,
was freezing. I didn't want to be Harlem shaking throughout the whole
you
interview.
gotta explain these things. So,
Thank you.
I wanna ask, and I think this is a good question for DJs that watch this podcast. How do you guys handle the financial uncertainties of being a DJ? Does anybody want to go first, or am I gonna have to start picking? She drank today.
I want to hear what she got to say because she took a shot.
I don't want to. You go first.
You want me to go
Let's
first?
go, Air. Let's go, Air.
Go Air.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the number one thing that I hate, as far as the financial stuff goes with DJing, is the rates need to be better. And I say that in the sense of like, there's a lot of places where I used to DJ at that used to give like, a solid budget. You could book like your homies, be able to pay everybody like, a comfortable rate and whatnot. And I feel like right now it's kind of like the budget for these venues be like an hour rate for a DJ.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't really deal with it because once they kind of set those terms, they're the venue. So in reality, they already looking at us like, y'all need us to even like, you need an audience, you need a venue to do all of this stuff, like, so it's like right now I kind of just been straying away from being booked. Like I took the whole month of August off.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Like the entire month. Like I had like 4 gigs that people booked me for in advance, but like for this entire month, I've just been saying no. And it's just because like sometimes the money don't be worth the stress. The money don't be worth like dealing with certain security guards. Like I DJ Ice Spices. Well, I didn't DJ, I hosted it. I was supposed to DJ it, but then I ended up just hosting it. And my homegirl Dallas, she was DJing as well. And like we went to this venue somewhere nowhere, and they like gave us like the craziest time at the door. And I was just in my head, I'm like, you know, like our names on the flyer. I'm like, we promoted the
crazy.
event
I'm not gonna lie,
just for us to
the
like,
city be different.
yeah,
bro.
just for us to show up. And then it's just like, y'all treating us all crazy. We come with like 4 people. We can't bring them in.
Yeah.
Like, it's like y'all doing all of this extra stuff. And then I just be looking at it like sometimes like, yo, like is the money really worth all of this?
Right.
Cause it's like when I leave, I'm not leaving feeling happy. I'm leaving like stressed out. Like, yo, they was moving crazy at the door while they was doing this, this, that, and the third. Like,
So you feel like sometimes it's just better to just fall back.
yeah, sometimes it's good to say no. Like, and I've said no this whole month, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very fucking happy.
Oh,
Nice.
good for
I'm
you.
very happy.
Good
Interesting.
for you.
Like,
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, good for you, Tiki.
Okay, Sarcastic, your turn. The financial uncertainties of being a DJ. How do you deal with things like that?
Honestly, I feel like you have to save your money as much as you can because there's times where you'll be booked and it doesn't go the way it's supposed to be. And then it's like, oh, wait a second, but my rent is still due,
Yeah.
you know? And then instead of stressing yourself out, be productive. Like do content or whatever it is that you have to like still be relevant as a DJ. And like also get a side job if you have to. Like I'm gonna be honest, like don't be embarrassed. Listen, money is money at the end of the day.
Okay.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? As long as you're happy, which is number 1, you know, most important. And 2, it's like, why stress yourself out? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was the type, like during the pandemic, I was like, you know what? I got laid off. This is the perfect time to say, fuck that. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur fully 100%. And I'm gonna just go straight ahead with the DJ stuff. And then I'm like, you know what? If I ever touch a real, I don't wanna say real because DJing is a real job, but I'm like, if I touch
A 9 to 5.
a 9 to 5, regular job, whatever, I'm done. Like that was my last resort. Like I put that in my head. Like that means if I do that, I don't believe in myself and I'm fuck that. I'm not doing it no more. And then I changed, as I got older, I changed my mentality and it's just like, no, I'm gonna do what I have to do. At the end of the day, it costs to market yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, am I gonna sit here boohoo crying broke because whatever, that month was bad and I still have bills, whatever the case is, or I'm gonna go handle my business.
okay.
I'm gonna go handle my business. I'm human, you're human. And I feel like I'm chatting today.
No,
you're
talk
good.
about
honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Today, I'm gonna talk about it because
Please.
I don't talk about it. But something's telling me like just put it out there because we don't know who's out there that's like, yo, I want to be a DJ. I look up to you. I admire what you're doing. Da da da. I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't let this DJ game get in your head and be like, because you know it's very egoistic in this
Yeah.
game, and a lot of people are like, oh, they're working 9 to 5. Oh, you're not making money. You're not booked. Da da da. Listen, we going through a whole recession. Life is expensive.
Facts.
As fuck.
It's expensive. Okay, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
I want to add on to that because I've had that same convo with a
Yeah.
lot of like younger DJs that are coming up, and they ask me all the time. They're like, "Yo, like when you're not getting booked, what do you do?" I'm like, Uber Eats, DoorDash.
Shit.
I'm like, I find other sources of income. I'm like, you can't make this your only sole source of income because at the end of the day, it's not like you signed a contract for DJing and like like for the next 6 months you're gonna make X amount of money as a DJ.
Facts.
You
Wait, but
don't
let
really
me
know.
tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. The most important thing when you're a DJ, you have to invest your money
Yeah.
because your income is not just gonna be gigs. You're gonna want to own something,
Exactly.
which is a restaurant, a club, something that brings you another type of income, and it just flows and it just keeps going. You know.
Not to mention you want to invest in better DJ equipment too, and that
Yeah.
goes bread.
No, and I feel like there's a lot that goes into just from working with Frank alongside Frank when it comes to photo shoots. Your drip has to stay fresh. You're getting
Right.
weekly haircuts. As a girl, lashes, hair, nails.
Makeup.
I
Yeah.
mean, I can only
Outfits.
imagine the expenses add up. So
These
that's
things definitely
completely
add up.
understandable because you're,
Right.
like you said, you're investing in your own image. I've seen Frank do it when he's hiring stylists for his photo shoots, new clothes for photo shoots, and it's every
merch.
season.
Even merch.
Even
merch.
merch.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's a lot of investing when you. I feel like
Branding.
for DJs when you're
It,
branding
it
yourself.
absolutely is, and I'm glad that we can all agree. And I'm gonna look straight into the camera and say, it's like, listen, if you're a DJ watching this, and let's say you're not booked enough to make it a living yet, because I'm gonna say yet, because you're gonna get there.
Right.
But if you're not, it's totally fine to have a 9 to 5. It's totally fine. Whatever job you have, make sure you survive, and you got nothing to prove to anybody else. Like, make sure that you're good before you try to impress other people. In a business that's all about impressing people, make sure that you're good, because at the end of the day,
That's a fact.
the rent or your
Nah, that was a
mortgage
good
or
one.
whatever it
That
is
is
that
a
you're
fact.
paying, they don't give a shit about what you're wearing to the club. Make sure that you're financially good. So I'm glad that we could definitely agree on that, and it's definitely not easy. But if you have a plan, I think for the most part you should be fine.
More than fine.
So
Yeah, way more
Right.
than fun.
somebody told me the other day that it doesn't matter if you're a good DJ anymore in the technical sense of being a good DJ.
Oh, boy, I knew this one was coming.
I want to ask Abby, do you agree?
Honestly, I have my own opinions about this.
I want to
And
hear
I'm
it.
gonna say this, right? Just because I've worked with Frank, for several years, and I've worked with other DJs, I feel like once you experience a good DJ set, you kind of you become more aware of a whack DJ. So hold on. Hear me out. Whether it's transitions, whether it's too much of the fucking truck horn, the whether it's and it's funny, and I'm gonna blame Frank for this because I feel like once you've experienced good entertainment, your taste kind of shifts, because then it's like, wait a minute, then you go to a party with a bad DJ and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
You can't even enjoy yourself.
Right.
And I'm gonna say that because even before I started working with you, I kind of became aware of that. So before I started working with Frank,
Yeah.
I would just be outside, me, my sisters, my friends, and then I happened to meet Frank at a mutual friend's birthday party. And then I was like, yo, who the fuck is this DJ? First of all, he came in with the elephants and all of that. And then just the transition, the crowd control, the fact that
he
he's
goes
entertaining.
crazy.
I hadn't been to a party where the DJ's interacting with everybody there. I was just going to
Right.
fucking Taboka at the time. It was regular DJs. I can't even say names, but it wasn't like what Frank was
Look, I ain't gonna make
doing.
it. It's only for them.
Yeah,
They
it's
gotta
almost
take
for
a
them.
shot.
You can't
Yeah,
get
so
me
you good.
with that.
Wait,
can't
what?
get
Why
it.
do we have to take a shot?
No,
You guys are the guests. Y'all don't have to
We
take
the
a shot right
guests.
now.
Oh, okay.
We the peasants
because I
today.
wasn't mentioning names. I couldn't even tell you, but I just knew it wasn't what I experienced. And then once I experienced a good DJ, and I have my favorite DJs, include aside from Frank. But once I experienced a good set, I definitely saw the difference. So I would have to say it absolutely does matter. So that's just my opinion. But
Okay,
we can ask them.
So, Air, do you think it matters to be a good DJ in the technical sense of it?
So, a lot of people might hate me for this answer.
Uh-oh.
And it's something that I actually just came to terms with recently.
Okay.
Music is music. And a lot of people absorb music differently than others. So I have to counter ask and say, when you speak on, in the technical sense, right? What exactly are we talking about? Because I see a lot of DJs out. There's a lot of DJs that are fucking terrible. But you know what I always notice? Out of the 3 to 4 people that are saying these DJs are terrible, there's another 15 to 20 people that are literally still enjoying their set, whether it's bad or not. So it's I feel like right now, I don't think it's more so focused on it doesn't matter if you're a good or a bad DJ in the technical sense. Because if we speak in technical sense, to me, that's knowing how to set your equipment up, knowing to make sure you got certain drivers. If you got Serato, knowing how to set up the CDJs with it and everything. As far as that, if we're talking about that, 100% it does matter. But if we're talking about just playing music as a DJ, because some people say you got to be technical with playing music too. If we speaking on that, I don't really think it matters, because especially right now, this like with streaming, it's not like back in the days. Like I'm sure most of us in here, we like at least 30, over 30, or at least about to be 30. And it's like we grew up on like CDs. We grew up on your bootlegger coming in your crib with a DVD with DVDs, and then he might have a mixtape that got like 45 songs on it that's about to drop in the next 2 weeks or something like that. It's like now we're in the era of there's millions of songs that we have access to every single day, any minute that we want on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's like,
damn, I think I pay too much attention then when I'm at this party.
trust me, I do the same thing.
I do the same thing.
I do the same
can't get
thing.
in it.
Like I'll be
hear you, though. I
outside and I'll hear a
you.
certain transition and I'll be like,
Yeah.
damn, that shit was ass. And then I'll look in the crowd, I'll be like, yo, how the fuck they jacking this?
That's
Cause
But then I gotta remember,
some people don't give a fuck.
some people don't care. They just come
don't,
outside to
true.
hear music.
Bro, as
like
long
that's
as-
all it is,
right,
you know? So,
right.
right. Okay, interesting. So you were gonna say
I'm like, as long as your song selection is fire, who gives a
Yeah.
fuck? That's what they think. But I'm gonna be honest, as a DJ and loving the craft, I like when I hear the DJ scratching. Like, you know how
That
that's
shit
not a
is
thing
so
anymore.
fire.
Yes.
They don't do
I
that
love
as
that. I'd be
much.
Yes.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
Have
And
you
then
guys
it's
noticed
like,
that? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it's crazy too because I remember when I was coming up, I heard that to DJ in Uptown, scratching had to be a thing.
No,
Like,
what?
yeah.
Not at all. The
Really?
opposite. Like
Really?
somebody
Like
might have
3 or 4
definitely been
years
playing
ago.
with
no.
Ain't no way.
I feel like and people, this might be controversial, but scratching stopped mattering a long time ago.
Very long
as far
time
as
ago.
like
How long
in
And that's
New York,
sad. That's
long
sad.
ago?
Because scratching, I
Like,
think, is fire.
pre-COVID, it stopped mattering. Like it
Yeah.
stopped mattering
But-
a lot.
but that's what I'm
As
saying.
a matter of fact,
Yeah,
I've been
I
in a
forgot
club
COVID was 4 years
DJing
ago.
and I was scratching, and people were like, "Yo, why are you doing
Why
all
are you doing that? No cap.
It sounds annoying. Like
I
yeah,
like hearing.
it's gotten to
I
that
like
point.
hearing that.
Wait, they said it sounds annoying?
Yeah.
Some
That's
people
crazy.
don't like that shit.
It
and
sounds
it's
like the song
sad.
is glitching.
It's so
That's what.
sad.
That's exactly what was
Because
told.
there's a lot of people that don't even know what scratching is right
Yeah.
Oh
now.
my
They've
God.
never heard of it, never seen it
As
happen.
long as they hear "Bang that
So once
ass
they hear
over,"
that,
like,
they're like, what the fuck is
It
this?
sounds like a glitch now, but yeah,
or like,
that-
oh, you talk too much. Like, what?
that's another thing
crazy.
too.
Excuse me.
It really depends what kind of crowd. Because I think once
Yeah.
you start going out west, they talk with their hands way more than we do out
Mm-hmm.
here. We talk on the mic a lot in the East Coast, but out west, they're doing all the wordplay with their hands. Like they don't really talk on the mic the way that we do.
Yeah.
Like we're way more aggressive on the mic.
Yeah.
than the mic skip.
I like that though.
I think that's a great thing too. Like it's engaging, and I feel like it catches people off guard, but in a good way. Because I've seen it happen. Like being behind the
Right.
scenes, I've been able to see that happen. But speaking of high energy, though, like you guys being in such a high energy field where you have to put out so much, what do you guys do? And Frank, you're on the panel today too.
Oh, boy.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
shit.
say you're on the panel today too. What are some things that you guys do to deal with burnout? We can start with Sarcastic and kind of like just go around this way if you want.
And this is great, but like just to let people know what burnout is. Like for example, somebody that's like in the DJ sense of it, like somebody that's exhausted from the constant having to pose, the constant having to market themselves,
having to perform, show up,
high energy over and over.
showing up, like, you know, having that energy, because it's like a switch. You know, you could be driving an hour to a gig when by the time you get on that stage, you guys
Like
have to
this.
like
Yeah.
turn on and be ready to perform. And it's, I don't know how you do it, because it could be a Friday and you wake up and you're like, I don't fucking want to go. You still got to go because
that's why
it's
we
on
drink.
you.
Drink into that.
I had to
that's
drink
how
to
we
that.
drink.
I'm done.
Yo,
I had
I
to
really,
drink to
I'm
that.
curious to know how you guys do it,
But
because
that's why we
could
drink.
not be me.
Yo,
That's
do
why
you want to go first,
yeah,
Sarcastic?
That's why as soon as I get there, it depends though. Like sometimes I'm there and I'm like, all right, I'm activated.
put it
I'm ready for y'all. Cool.
Okay.
But then when I feel burnt out, I'm like, I'll talk to whoever booked me and I'll look them straight in the eye. I'm like, listen, I need a mint hookah and I need either a shot or whatever drink to get me going.
Right now.
Cause
And I
like
need it
whatever
ASAP.
the fuck I was going through, I need to, throw that
rub
shit
it
out.
out.
Yeah,
Leave it at the
yeah,
door.
I gotta, yeah. I don't have time to act or feel what I feel. I have
Right.
to, pause that and cater to y'all. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So when I feel like I'm burnt out, I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop taking bookings for at least like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Just to because I've been doing this for so long that sometimes I'm just like, especially like I've expressed that to you before. I'm like, yo, I'm considered a new generation DJ, right? And as a new generation DJ, and like my age now, I'm just like, yo, I don't feel like going on TikTok and doing all this extra. To me, that's corny. To me personally, I'm like, yo, it's not in me, and that's my personality. If it's not in me, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
You know?
I love that.
If I
love
don't feel
that.
it, I'm not doing it. So I just feel like when I'm burnt out, I just go MIA. And then it's like, because the thing is, I remember when I was coming up, right? 2018, I feel like my 2019, before pandemic, I was in my prime. As a new DJ, I was fucking killing it. And who remember that, you know. Everybody that, like, I knew at that time, they know what I'm talking about. So when the pandemic hit and I just shut down, whatever the hell I was going through, depression or whatever the case was, life was weird, cool. I was inside. I took a step back from DJing. And then I was afraid of going back into it and like, yo, people are not going to give a fuck. I don't know. Like, whatever. Like, I was second guessing. And that was a very teachable moment because it's not about, it's honestly, if it's in you, it's in you. If it's not, it's not. I could go ghost for a whole month, maybe a year. I come back, boom. People still love me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if you need to take that time, you have to. You're human. Beautiful. You're human at the end of the day. We're always catering to others, no matter what the fuck we feeling inside, whatever stress, baby mom, bills, baby daddy being a fuckboy. It don't matter. Everybody goes through things, you know? So it's just like, it's okay to take a break and come back. Just don't stop. If you love it, keep going. That's all I gotta say.
If you need a break, take a break.
Right.
It's okay to take a
That's
break.
a good
Now,
one.
Air,
Right.
how do you deal with burnout?
I love this question because it's currently my life right now at this moment. It's like I said earlier, like I took this whole month off and I took it off because it's just like I felt myself getting to that point of being burnt out. And the reason I didn't want to hit it all the way was because I knew if I hit it, it would have made me not want to be a DJ at all.
Hard to get out.
Ooh.
It would have made me.
I
It
feel
would have
like
made
that
me.
sometimes.
It got to the point where it was like I started to like I love people. I have like a whole thing called No Negativity that I started to like help young people
We're
like
gonna
that are
talk about
coming
that
up
for
and
sure.
stuff. And it's just like lately I've gotten to that point now where I'm just like I look at my girl and be like, yo, I fucking hate people. And never in my life, never in my life have these words ever really come out of my mouth. And once I started talking like that, I started telling myself, I'm like, I really need to take a step back. My shorty looked at me, she was like,
I'ma
maybe
take a
you should
drink.
take a break.
Right.
She was like, yo,
I
maybe you
felt
should take a
that.
break.
Be
I'm like, nah, I gotta keep it going. She's like, LeVar. She was like, you are stressed out. She was like, nobody's even appreciating the fact that you are stressed out. So maybe you should take some time to yourself and see how people react. And when I did that, I started noticing like a lot of people wasn't respecting that. Like even like when Trey hit me up to come here and like we were supposed to do the show another day, like my homie died. And when I found out that like y'all like canceled the show, I was like, oh shit. I was in my head, I'm like, damn, like I kind of felt bad in the sense I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said nothing because it's just like I don't want my burden or like what I'm going through to stop somebody else from what they're doing. But at the same time, I know y'all probably looked at it like, nah, like let's respect his time. Let's respect his space.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that did not do that in the past 2-3 weeks.
That's fucked up.
A lot. Like I'm talking about, I don't have to name people. If y'all watch this, y'all know who y'all are. Like a lot of people did not respect that. And I kind of been navigating it with just Virgil said something a couple years ago.
And just to be clear, this is another thing that we were going to get into. So you had a relationship with Virgil before he passed.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, because people might hear Virgil and they're like, Virgil who? So can you explain?
When I say Virgil, I'm speaking of Virgil Abloh. Something that he said a couple years ago has been running back and forth in my mind so much. And I'm going to say this to y'all in the room and to everybody that is watching this. Tap back into the younger version of yourself.
Beautiful.
Because at the end of the day, the older we get, we kind of start to focus on what we think we need without realizing that a lot of those little things that we kind of push to the side were the things that we need to keep our spirits lifted up.
That's beautiful.
So I stopped DJing and I picked the camera back up. And a lot of people don't know, like, I use the camera to get into nightlife. So it was like I was outside with a camera recording like Vashti, Claremont Twins, just recording their parties. Nobody booking me to do this. I would just do it, edit a recap, throw it on the gram. That's all I was doing. One day I picked up a mic. Yo, he's a host. One day I started DJing. He's a DJ. And it's like, we kind of get pressured.
Like that?
We kind of get pressured. We kind of get pressured. And we kind of get pressured into that whole like I feel like the biggest fear of like DJs stepping away from DJing is, like you said earlier, is like, you don't want people to say like, oh, like, I don't really give a fuck about what they doing no more. Like, they stopped DJing mad long ago. Now they trying to come back. They trying to be somebody.
Irrelevancy.
And it's just like.
Wait, can I say something about that? So I felt like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore. Not that long ago, right? And like, what kept me wanting to keep going is how many people hit my DM like, don't do that. You better keep going. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I feel like I need to do this. Like, God gave me this gift. People jack it. Cool. All right, I'm doing this for y'all.
But this is, but to counteract to that, and this is what something is a hard pill I had to swallow. I was very depressed, and it hurt me very, very hard. At the end of the day, if you tell yourself you need something, and somebody else is telling you, nah, you need to keep doing this, that person don't really care about you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, there's a difference from saying, yo, I want to give up on DJing. You never said you wanted to give up on DJing. You just said you needed to take a step away from it.
Right.
There's a lot of people that told me, don't step away from DJing, because they know if I step away from DJing, that means no more guest lists, no more drink tickets, no more free entry, no more. There's no more perks if I stop being a DJ. So sometimes you gotta literally put yourself, and you gotta put your feelings, you gotta put your emotions, you gotta put your mental, you gotta put all of that above everything. Because at the end of the day,
that is okay. Because I feel like social media is very like, how do I say it? I feel like people get pressured, demanding. It's like,
that was gonna be the next thing, right, Abby?
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all.
Yeah, no, that
thing.
is actually part of the next question.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to ask Frank that question as well, though, the burnout. Like, how do you deal with it? Because I know we have these conversations a lot, keeping up with everything. How do you?
I think in my career, I've hit like 4 or 5 burnout stages. But you know, I've kind of take a trip with a bad bitch. Be all right.
Hey.
I can attest to that. He'll be like, Abby, block the calendar. I ain't doing shit this week.
Yeah, like, to be honest with you, that's really like,
let me stop.
Yeah, like that's really what it is. Like I need a vacation, and I need a baddie to sit on my lap like 3-4 days.
And it works every time. He comes back and he takes over the clubs like he was never gone.
Come back stronger than ever. That helps me. And then also, you know, on a more serious note, spending time with my family. Spending time with people that actually care.
That actually care about you.
Amen.
Not the people that's like, yo, Frank, take a tequila shot with me. No.
Well,
that's what I was getting to.
I'm going to drink to that because that's a fact.
So it's very important to stay grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Because this game is, this nightlife stuff is very superficial.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about what you're wearing here, and nobody really cares what's going on here
and
or
what
here.
that calendar looks like.
And what the calendar looks like. It's, to me, no pun intended, I feel like this DJing stuff is a big dick measuring contest.
Yep.
So everybody's just like, all right, let me see how many bookings he got. How much is this person getting paid? I've had people ask other people how much I'm getting paid. Like, it's disgusting.
Same.
Like, it's, you know, so, but my point is, what, you wanted to say something?
I want to say something when you're done about that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
She activated
This is
now.
No. I've been feeling like this. I don't speak. I just
talk about it. Let's go.
Right, we're gonna talk. Everybody take a shot. I need everybody to take a shot.
Let's do it. We got Sarcastic making us drink
Everybody
our
take a
elephant pig
fucking shot. Salud. Salud
Elephant
to the
Pig, ladies and
truth.
gentlemen, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, comment,
All that good
Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff.
As long as you're not going to talk about the pressures of social media, we're good.
Yeah.
No. I was
the
gonna
next
say, like what you were saying about the ego dick contest. This is a message to all my DJs. Listen, stay in your lane, mind your business, stop hating on the next person, stop pocket watching, stop messing up other DJs' bookings for whatever reason, whatever the case is. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It has happened to me. It might happen to you. It might happen to anybody. That's not cool. It's not. It's giving hater vibes.
There you go.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's hater vibes. For what? There's so many of us. There's so many opportunities. We could all get to the money. Okay. Stop letting like I don't even want to talk too much.
You ever had a DJ undercut you? Like as far as the
what
pay,
you
like
mean
oh,
undercut?
like.
I'll tell you a budget.
Wait, what you
Like,
mean
all right,
undercut?
if hypothetically speaking, if I say, yo, to get me to DJ in this venue is $100, and then you have the next DJ, like I'll do the same thing for $75. Have you ever had
Oh,
that?
I get it. So many times.
So who did it?
They did it.
Who's they?
Oh,
Oh, you want to?
Lead the
okay.
fifth.
All right, I'm 2 for 2.
Plead the fifth. That's
Let's
2
go.
for 2.
Plead the
That's
fifth.
good. That's good.
I just had to, real quick. But go
love
ahead.
that.
I'm sorry, Abby.
No worries, no worries. So how you kind of touched on this about social media and the pressures.
right.
I'll start with Dick. Dick, how do you deal with the pressures of keeping up with social media as well as keeping your creative juices flowing? Because this is a creative field as much as it is a physically exhausting one. You got to stay on your toes.
And it's
when it
our
comes to
resume. I
creativity.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No, you're good.
I feel like people ask me for business cards. I'm like, my Instagram is my business card.
Instagram
Right, I
is the
was gonna
business
say
card.
that.
It's
So
the
with-
modern day resume.
Exactly.
It's
So
the
it's something that
Vex.
you have to keep updating and over. So that I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, no, for
So-
sure. Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm the worst person to ask this question because I do whatever the fuck I want on my IG. My social media, people tell me, yo, you need to clean it up. You need to do this. You need to do that. I'm like, do I really?
Right.
You feel me? I'm like, because at the end of the day, I built what I built by being who I am.
Right.
So it's like, you're not about to come in and tell me, yo, you could do this better. It's like, no. Don't tell me what I can do better. Tell me something new
Okay.
that I can do. Because telling me, yo, you need to make your captions shorter. No, because at the end of the day, I'm expressing how I feel. If you don't want to read it, then I don't need to interact with you. I don't need to, we don't need to cross paths. Because at the
Right.
end of the day, you're showing me straight up that you want me to dumb myself down so you can understand me. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Like, that's
Okay.
social media, the social media stuff. I wake up every day. I go on Instagram, I go on TikTok, I go on Twitter, I go on Facebook, and I read my email. That's as sad as it sounds. That's the first thing I do when I wake up because my phone is right next to me.
Yeah.
A lot of people might say it's not the first thing that they do, but I know y'all lying.
Cap.
The first thing y'all
That's
do when
a
y'all
new-
wake up
that's a
is
newspaper.
grab y'all motherfucking phone.
Cap.
And like when I go on my social media, I might feel like expressing how I felt for the past 2 weeks.
So you don't let the algorithm control you,
I don't-
or
the
the
algorithm does not
trends,
control
or the
me.
trending
Nope.
audios. How
Nope.
about you, Sarcastic?
Not
How
at
do
all.
you deal with the pressures of keeping up with social media, creativity, things like that?
And wait a minute, and I want to add to this too. And this is I think there's even more pressure as a female DJ. I
my
think
God.
I think a lot of the female DJs, and shout outs to the ones that don't do this, but there's a lot of female DJs that they're not selling their skills, they're selling their ass, they're selling their body instead of actually like their skill. So I feel like there's even more pressure as a woman.
Ooh.
That you can't ask the question. See, you can't ask me the question.
I need
I
a
thought you said
refill.
who. My
No, I'm
fault.
saying, who?
I need a refill. I need a refill.
No, I see it, but it's just interesting because it's just how do you deal with those kind of pressures? And have you ever
Honestly-
felt pressure to be like, oh, you got to be half naked doing a set or something like that?
I need a
He
refill.
poured it out. All right, salute, guys. Salute. But I definitely need to know the answer to this for sure.
Let me be honest with you, Frank. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Why can't you use your sex appeal? I mean, as long as you're a good DJ. If you got both, woo, you winning.
Love
Yeah.
that.
As a guy,
I
if
love
you're
that
an
got
attract,
both.
I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of. I'm not even gonna say that's mean, but
No, say what you
if
Say what you gotta say.
No, I'm about to
It's not
violate.
mean.
Like,
Sarcastic, you have been letting loose. You can't
Yeah,
hold
you
back
co-
now.
co-
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you
baby.
can't hold back now.
Yeah,
what I was
talk your
gonna
shit,
say
baby.
is 98% of that's fucked up. 98.
Nah,
I'll say it
stick
for
to
I
your
already know
word.
where she's going with it. You're not gonna say it because I'll say it.
She
if
don't
you're
want
not
to say
saying
it.
Go ahead.
We
I want
ugly.
you to say it.
Nah,
Yes,
don't do that to
you
me.
already. You like halfway.
Say it.
Say it, say it, say it, say it.
Let's go.
All right. What I was gonna say is 80% of the DJs are fucking fat and ugly, but
And she's not being sarcastic about that, guys.
Plup, plup.
She's I don't think she's being sarcastic. Were you being sarcastic about
No, I
that?
don't
At
think
least
that
you
was
didn't catch
I
a
don't
sarcastic.
think that was
Today, Trey.
sarcastic at all.
I think that was real.
y'all seen that TikTok? Give me my money.
Oh my goodness.
No. But honestly, like realistically, if I was a guy, like, all right, cool. All right, if I was a guy and I know I'm attractive and I'm a good DJ, why am I not gonna use that? You get
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
have
saying?
to second that.
If you
because
attractive and you
it's
got the
true.
skills,
It's
bro,
true.
there's money in every avenue. What you mean?
You should. And you know why I'm going to second that? Because I work with male clients too. And there's times where I tell them, like, hey,
Right.
we need to get you a little bit more popular in the female category when it comes to audience members. Let's
Yeah.
spruce up. I've even had these conversations with Frank too. I'll be like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm going to need you to be a little more flirtatious with the ladies behind the mic. Just because you want to be able to attract a certain type of audience. So you
Right.
can't believe it to be that way in one side and not the other. So I'm going to have to
Exactly.
agree with Sarcastic as
Like
well.
Nelly's song, if I
It's
was
true.
a bad bitch,
I
I want
wanna
to fuck
fuck
me
me
too. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
That's a very good point. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. I'm sorry.
No,
Go
no
ahead.
worries. And kind of just to wrap up this whole burnout and what do you do to keep your creativity fresh, I kind of just want to ask one last thing and then I'll
Yeah.
hand you over the mic. What are some things that you guys do to help with like your mental health in all of this? Because it's a lot of, we work in a superficial industry.
Very.
And sometimes it's easy, I feel like, to get caught up in that life. What are some things that you guys do to Frank, what are some things that you do to keep up with your mental health? I mean, we know the vacations
Yeah, I
and
mean,
the baddies on the lab.
Definitely, that is
love that.
definitely a form of
3 days with the baddie.
a physical, mental,
A little.
all types of therapy there. But
I know
Funny
you
as
also get
hell.
massages.
But yes, massages are a big thing for me. I love getting massages, and I'm not talking in a creepy sense. I just something that helps me physically. Like it just helps. I sound like a fucking creep. You know what?
you
I'm gonna
don't.
But anyways,
Yo, pause.
Don't
but
say it. You
another
good.
thing that I,
I
do
just
is,
made,
but
I just made it creepy for you. I'm sorry.
no, but like, all right. So, like I said, being around family is very important for me.
Amen.
I also, there's things that I like to do outside of DJing that I like to tap into. So like I love watching sports. I love playing video games. And you know, there's a lot of women that be like, yo, why you playing video games? Like, are you fucking 15 years old? No, like I like doing it. I come from the generation of PlayStation and shit like that. So
Good for
things
you.
I like to do. But those are some of the things I like to do to
Kind of like decompress,
decompress.
de-stress.
Absolutely. And that's another thing. When I finish DJing, for those that don't know, and I'm gonna look straight at the camera. For those that don't know, I've never been to a party of mine. I'm very loud. I'm very intense when I DJ. When I'm not DJing, I'm very quiet because by the time I'm done DJing, my social battery's done.
Right.
Nah,
I don't
okay.
want to have full conversations. I'm done. I've been screaming all day. I've been shouting out birthdays all night. Like it's a lot.
I had to drink to that one.
Yeah, because I'm sweating. I'm disgusted.
Not
I just want to.
screaming all day.
It's just
Nah,
just
it
a
is-
lot.
it is
So
exhausting.
I definitely get very my social battery's gone. So people think like, yo, what's wrong with you? Are you sad or something? Like, nah, it's just it's a lot. But anyways, family, sports, and just stuff like that.
Mental health.
Yeah,
Okay,
it definitely helped
cool.
me with my mental health
How about you guys?
for sure.
If you
The
could
movies.
share. Movies?
Nice.
I love
Yeah,
that.
the movies.
That's a good one.
Like film is like my number one thing. Like I'm super interested in. I'm hoping to become a director one day. And
Nice.
I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. And for all the people watching this too, AMC, they have a little thing. It's a subscription plan, $25 a month.
They gotta sponsor us anyway.
You got
Hey,
they gotta
what?
sponsor us. We're not gonna give them too
we
much.
gotta go
promo.
give them too much.
Not gonna give them
But
too
I'm telling
much.
y'all,
you got a little key there. Maybe we'll tell y'all after the show.
I'll tell y'all later.
Until
Just
AMC
DM me and I'll give you the link. DM me, I'll give you the
until
link.
AMC sponsors us, we can't give them too much promo. But anyways, so go ahead.
How
I'm sorry,
about you,
sarcastic.
Sarcastic?
Yo, she's lit already. Are you lit? Is that what it is?
She already lit.
She been laughing for like the last like good 10 minutes straight.
Nah, I'm crying. Okay, so massages and what is that called? You guys ever did like a float therapy?
Oh, yes.
I go to Floatopia.
What's
I
that?
have no idea what that
So
is.
basically, you're laying in what is it? Epsom salt? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've done that at Chill
Yeah.
Space before. You're in a dark room and then you just float in like shallow water. It's not
Yup.
too deep. Yeah,
Yep.
I've done that
And
before. It's
relaxes
really
your
nice.
muscles. That right there.
Where you get
Very
that done
nice.
at?
It's like it's a
I'll
form
tell
of
you later.
I
hydrotherapy.
need
Right.
one of those.
I'll tell y'all later.
Interesting.
Massages, that, and honestly, spending time with people that I feel like, yo, you really fuck with me for who I am as a person, not for the clout or whatever the case is. Like, I like to just feel grounded and be around people that genuinely fuck with me, because in the game that we are, sometimes you overthink and you feel like, are you for me?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's something big. And family too.
Family's a good
Family,
one.
vacation,
Love that.
definitely.
Okay.
Love that.
Kind of said similar things. Okay.
Yeah. Frank, how do you deal with competition out the blue?
Ain't
Sorry.
no competition. I do what I do, and nobody can touch me.
Whoa, say that one more time.
I'll just say it like this. You
Wait.
name your favorite DJ, whoever it is. I'm pretty
Hold
sure
on.
I'm doing what I do.
I want to drink
gonna
to this,
stand out,
but I need
and
some
had to
salsa,
drink to
y'all. I can't do it wrong.
I have no problem telling you this and telling your favorite DJ that I
Can you say it again?
There ain't no competition. Not
Period.
what I'm doing. Like what I do, I'm confident that nobody else can do. You could do other things great. That's fine. There's probably things that you could do that I can't do. But what I could do, you can't do it better than me.
Love that.
And that's pretty
No
much
cap.
it's pretty much what it is.
I love that. I
Absolutely.
love that. Sarcastic, how do you deal with competition?
I don't.
You don't.
Oh.
You don't address it. You don't deal with it. It's not there.
I let them be bitter.
Ooh. Let him be bitter.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Dicky?
I don't believe in that. Sorry.
No,
I
you're
don't
good.
believe in that.
I ain't gonna lie. I be
in.
embracing my competition.
Okay.
Really?
In what sense?
I'll go to your set and cheer you on.
Oh.
Oh,
Even though I know I'm better, I'm gonna still pull up on you and tell you, yeah, you killing this.
Yeah.
Like,
Kill him with
Alright,
kindness.
what
That's
if they had like
that's
a
not
whack
hella fake.
transition or something
That's
like that?
not
You still
fake.
hyping them up?
Now, if it's a whack transition, I'm one of those people. I'm gonna pull up to you after your set. I'm like, yo, your set was hard, but yo, when you tried to do that Justin Timberlake with such and such, I heard you fuck up a little bit right there. I'm gonna just let you know that right now. I don't know if nobody else heard it, but I heard it. That's me.
Right.
Like, I'm just honest. I'm a very
I love
honest
that.
person.
I don't know if anybody else heard it, but I heard it. It's crazy. Because that's like the ultimate petty. Like, I don't care if nobody else paid
Like, I don't care if nobody else heard it. I
heard.
heard that shit. You heard it too. You know you heard it.
I'm gonna need you to work on that.
That's funny. So
That's good.
let me ask you guys, what do you guys feel makes you stand out? And we'll start here with Air.
It's my name. Off the bat.
Nah, yeah, it is.
Nah,
Ain't gonna
Dick
lie.
by
My
Air
name.
goes
That's
hard.
crazy.
I
No
tell
pun
people all the
intended.
time.
That sounded.
I tell people all the time, if my name was not Dick by Air, I would not be as lit as I am. I would be lit. Don't get me wrong, because I was going viral on Did World Star, all of that shit, whatever. If my name was not Dick by Air, I would not be where I'm at. Because there are a lot of people that literally just want to know, they want to meet me just because they're like, why is that your name?
yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I like, the first thing that goes in my mind is like, you know that position when like the guy picks the girl up in the air? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
But like a huge penis.
yeah, like
Like just a
by
rod.
air, like that's crazy.
Hold it down.
Right.
Hey, I mean, listen, I feel like he did it on purpose too, to leave it up for interpretation.
I definitely did.
Leave it up in the air. No pun intended.
Leave it up in
Definitely.
the air.
Definitely
there you go.
did.
There you go. All right. So wait a minute. So what do you feel makes you stand out? Sarcastic. They got mad quiet.
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even tell you. I just be me. So I honestly
What if
don't
it's
know.
just being you?
I think that's enough
Yeah.
to make
Yeah, that
someone
is-
stand
yeah,
out.
That is enough. Being
I'll,
you.
I'll tell you. I
Being
can tell you what I feel makes you stand out. If you want me to tell you.
Ooh, go ahead. I'm gonna drink to
Uh-oh.
that.
So I feel like you're not afraid to be loud and aggressive on the mic like the rest of us dudes are, and I like that about you. So that made you stand out to me when I first heard you.
Mm-hmm.
She was right there, like she was talking like one of the fellas do, like yo, like ladies,
Yes.
like you know what I mean,
I've
like,
seen
and
her.
I like
Yeah,
that
she did send.
because
I
I
might
feel
have to
like
book you.
and
Sometimes I
Air,
talk a little
Air and
nasty.
Abby, I don't know if you guys could agree with me, but I feel like it's a little bit more intimidating for women, the female DJs, to get on the mic and talk that aggressive shit,
Yeah.
the way that men do.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I've seen my share from the venues
Yeah.
we've been to and observed, and I've seen you perform, and you really are, you are good. And I love that you're not shy with the mic. That was one of the things we both talked about. I was like, yo, she really be out there
Yeah.
yelling on that thing.
You know what's crazy though? I'm gonna be honest with
And
you
I love
guys. When I first started DJing, I used to feel so fucking nervous. Bro.
Same.
Yeah.
Believe it
Because
or
I
not,
felt
same.
Still
like,
get
because
nervous.
as a female, I was like, damn, I feel like all these niggas is judging me right now. Like, and then after a while, I'm just like, why do I care? Like, no, honestly, you just have to sit there and think like, yo, why the fuck do I care?
It kind of
I'ma
hits
just
you
be
one
me.
day, right?
Yeah.
Right, it just hits you like, what? No, I'm gonna just do me.
Yeah.
So then,
Like you said
And that's the
earlier.
most beautiful thing that you can do. I feel like
Right.
when a lot of people just come to that conclusion where like, yo, I'ma just do me, even for myself, like that shit is life changing.
Yeah.
When you just do you and you focus on yourself and you love yourself and you make sure you're right, everything literally falls into place because then you're able to perform better. You're a better
Right.
friend, you're a better sister,
confidence.
you're a better mother, you're better whatever your situation might
Right.
be. You are just better. So
Very true.
definitely
Amen to
want to
that.
just take a moment and preach on that. But
Yo, I was talking to this girl and everything was going great. And then
And
she
what
was
happened?
Oh,
like,
where we at now?
everything was going great, right? And I know I'm going left field right now, but fuck it, why not? So yeah, everything was going great. But then she was like, yo, you know we can't be together, right? I was like, yo, why? She's like, cause you a DJ. I know you're a hoe.
Oh.
So it's like, damn, like, I guess.
a whole lot of fun, or can you deliberate
She was like,
on
yo,
that?
I know
Hey, yo,
you.
that's funny. You're a
A
red
whole lot
flag
of
for that.
fun is wild. That was wild. That was a good one. That was a good one.
She was like, yo, I know you can't be faithful. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yo.
So I feel like DJs deserve love too. Like, is it possible? I guess my question is it possible for, number one, a DJ to be faithful? And can a DJ find love in the club?
Ski.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cause
do it.
damn, yo.
Yes to both.
Yes, right?
And I'm gonna be honest, as somebody who is moving into their 8th year in their relationship,
Woo!
No cheating?
Que viva el amor. Let love.
cheating.
Wait, I gotta put the drink up for
All
that.
right, listen.
That exists?
listen.
Shout out
Like
to
I said,
y'all.
I'll do this, but like I said, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like I'm the perfect guy.
No
He
one's
cheat.
perfect.
I never cheated.
He was looking.
I never looked.
He was like, damn, that's
I'm a
as
Gemini.
fat.
I'm
I got
just
a
very
girl.
petty. I'm just very petty. So if
That
I
says a lot. You a Gemini and a DJ?
Oh, you a Gemini.
Sheesh.
Here we go with the astrological
Here we go.
Fine,
signs.
it's fine.
But-
Yours as well.
But basically, like, you know, I've had like my fair share of like, you know, being in the club, a girl like, yo, let me buy you a drink. And then buying you a drink turns into like, let me buy you a shot. And then buying you a shot turns into like, yo, let's do like 3 more shots. Next
And
thing you know,
why is
you're
your
dancing
name-
in the club with a
and
girl that's
you
not
know
your
when you're
girlfriend.
explaining why
Like,
you're dick by air.
but it's
Exactly.
like,
That's what
but it's like,
shit.
I'm one of those, I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them dudes that's like, after that night, like this only happened once actually. It only
you about
happened
to
once.
wake up single. Watch
It only
what you
happened
say,
once.
bro.
Right.
Oh no! My girlfriend
I'm
loved me to
just
death. I
saying.
love my girlfriend to death. I can say it proud and
There you go,
loud.
there you go.
I say it during my DJ sets when my girl is with me. I get on the mic. Hey, my girl here, y'all. Like, cause I let it be known, and it's
I
like
love that. That's fire. That's fire.
I feel like it's not hard. It's just all up to like the person you're dating and the kind of person that you are. You know? Cause it's like I literally was just in the club one night and was chilling with a girl that I thought was my friend, and it turned into like shorty like low-key wanting me. And at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, when she called me and stuff, she talked to me and this, that, and the third. My exact words are, what do you want? I have a girlfriend.
it be like that.
Like, I have a girlfriend. What do you want? She's like, oh, I just feel like, you know, we had a vibe. I'm like, I was off like 12 shots of tequila. At that point, anything is a vibe. When you're in the club,
Yeah. Yo, my
like,
nigga, you can wake
hold
up
up, pause.
single.
Pause. That was crazy.
anything
but
is a
nah.
grab it wild.
That was crazy. But nah, I'm just saying, like, you feel me? Like, when you drunk, you enjoying yourself no matter what. Like, look at how
Yeah.
people act when
That's
they
a
drunk.
fact.
You
That's
feel what
a
I'm
fact.
saying? Like, people get so free when they're drunk. It's like they get very shameful. Like, they don't really care how
I said
anybody looks at
shameless.
them. Shameless.
Oh,
I said it in the
The
wrong
shame
way.
comes
Like,
When
next
I'm
day when
drunk,
they sober
everybody
up.
look like a solid 9.
exactly. That goes
Until
right
the
to my
next
point.
day.
And then you wake up the next day, it's like,
Fuck
damn,
that.
I ain't know. Like, wow.
That is a fact, ladies.
So
and
it's like it's
gentlemen.
really all up to you. It's all up to the person you with. And then also like my girl just doesn't care about nightlife or anything at all. She works in fashion. So it's like when I go out, she'll look at me and she'll tell me like, yo, don't entertain her. Or don't entertain them. And I'll tell her, I'm like, I kind of don't want to create conflict though. Like, you know, like
should
let
be
me
like-
just be cordial because I don't want a girl to even feel like they could say like, oh, well, he's not talking to me because his girl don't want me to talk
And
to
I'm
him.
sure girls must be react like a certain type of way, like when you just tell them blatantly like that, like, yo, what do you want?
They be tight.
I believe it. Their
be
pride
tight.
must be hurt. I'd be like,
That should be hurting their feelings.
Nah, but fuck that
So-
bitch.
so-
why you
Fuck it.
why
Her
you
feelings.
want a
But
guy
wait a
that
minute.
got a girl? The
Yeah.
fuck?
But wait a minute,
Feelings.
yes, G said yes and yes. You can find love in the club, and also
You
our
can be a
DJ's
DJ and be
faithful.
faithful. No
Okay,
cap.
so Sarcastic, how do you feel about these things?
Huh?
Because there's 2 questions.
What's the
Can you
question
be
again?
faithful? Can DJs be faithful? And can you find love in the club?
I want to say yes to both,
Okay.
but also
Uh-oh.
it depends on your age and maturity.
True.
okay.
Because I could sit here and tell you if I have a boyfriend and I'm a DJ obviously and I'm in these clubs, I'm not looking at nobody like that. Even because everybody has wandery eyes, like, oh, you're attractive, like, okay, cool, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna take him home and I'm gonna cheat on my So it depends on your level of maturity, I feel.
Right.
Yeah, you ever had DJs trying to hit on you?
Yo, like, all I know.
Is it yes or no?
She said all of them.
It's a yes or no question, right?
Not her hiding her
Abby,
face.
I asked a yes or no question. I did, right? You don't got to
did.
plead the fifth. It's a yes or no
drink to that
question.
one.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we mention names?
Yeah, please.
I mean,
no, we're not doing that.
Then
Abby.
you know what you gotta
all
do.
right, then you're gonna have to take a drink, babe. And you know I love you, Sarcastic. You know I love you.
But I'm not fighting about. Listen, I'm not about to get in a fight about a guy I'm not sleeping with. That's
Oh, okay.
Plead the
But
fifth. Let's
you
go.
still gotta
Drink up.
You still got to drink. Okay, all right.
Take
Fine.
a shot though.
So sometimes I feel like you can't find love in the club.
crazy. Hell no.
I was
Because I
about to
feel
say,
like-
Frank, can you answer this, please?
I
Love in this
found a
club.
lot
Found the
of lust in the club. But
Hell
finding
yeah, that
love
shit
in the
good too, huh?
club-
I ain't gonna lie, I low key found my girl in the club.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
Is that fine?
It wasn't in the club, but like after a party, I finally like walked up to her and tried to have a conversation.
And there you go.
Her friend was upset about like a past situation or something with another friend, and I was just like, nah, like I like her. Like
Okay, all
He's
right.
such a
this is who I like.
Gemini.
Okay,
Go
that,
crazy,
that's
very
what
much
you like.
Gemini.
We like okay. So I guess
Wait. Before you go,
Yeah.
why do you feel like you can't find love in a club? Go.
Yo, cause I the times that I've tried it hasn't worked. I'm single now, so it's like the time.
But in your defense, and only because we're best friends as well as
Yeah.
colleagues, I will say this though: you tried, it didn't
Yes.
work out, but you were faithful. So you got to say yes to the second question.
Yeah, so yes.
Let me
yes,
tell you, and
yes.
I have
He's
to
a good
highlight.
man.
I have
Yes.
to highlight this because it's actually hilarious. I have pictures of when Frank was in a relationship. We would go out to different venues or whatever. They had the go-go dancers. Let me tell you, these girls would be on my boy. And when I'm telling you, Frank was so focused on them little turntables.
Like
and
the
them
Future
little-
meme?
Them little, what do you call it? The volume,
Controller.
whatever it is that y'all pushing. Bro, ignored everything but his set. Like, it was beautiful. So I would have
Thank
to
you.
say
I
I've
appreciate
witnessed
that.
that
I gotta
part.
shake your hand on that.
I've
We can
witnessed
drink
that
to that.
part.
I can drink to that. Yeah,
It didn't
I'll
work
drink
out,
to
but
that.
he
I'll drink to
tried.
that.
But I'm single and I'm doing what I want now. So, anyways.
Do
Damn.
what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm
Let
doing-
him know.
doing what
He's
I want, when I
available,
want,
ladies. He's
how I want.
available.
I am. But so the club, you guys agree that is it a good place to find a partner or
I think you said
Hell no.
no? Quick,
Nah.
yes or
It's
no?
hit or miss, hit or miss, hit or miss.
Nah.
Is it yes or no?
No.
Nah.
You
I'm gonna
said
go to
it's
no.
no.
I'm gonna go to no. I'm gonna go with no.
All right, real quick explanation why.
It was amazing. It was cool, whatever. But nah.
Has anybody ever bagged you after your set?
Nah.
What you mean by that, though?
After you
She
finish
said,
DJing?
define
has
bag.
You never had
anyone
somebody come up and
ever
ask you
come
for
up
your
to
number or
you
nothing?
To
and you
what?
actually
To what
got-
extent?
Like they bagged you like, oh, listen, I saw you DJ, you were amazing, whatever they said, and you were actually impressed, and you gave them like a chance, like your number or
Gave
something.
him a number. You went on a date.
I never went on a date, but I
you
probably
gave him the
said,
number.
follow me on Instagram or a
No, no,
number.
no, that's a curve.
Have you
That's
ever
a
given
curve.
them?
That's a curve.
Have you
Have
ever
you
given
given
somebody a
them
number?
They've never bagged you.
Have you
Listen,
given them your
no.
number? Okay, so
Yeah, so
No,
nobody-
They got my number, but have they met me in person after that? Did
So
we
you didn't
do
give them any play
anything?
after that.
Hell no.
So then why give them the number?
So why give them the
Because
number?
I'll be bored, love.
Y'all are crazy.
I'd be bored.
That's
I'm bored
No,
and crazy.
I've been single for like some time now. I'm not even gonna tell you all that. But for some time, a bitch be bored. Like
Guys,
women are
ladies.
just like men. Like we like attention. We like to play. Like I'm human.
I think y'all play more than niggas.
Can I give a PSA real quick?
we play
Air, and maybe-
smoother.
Y'all play- I was gonna
we
say-
play
Air,
smoother.
wait a
Y'all
minute.
more strategic.
Yes. I feel like, but I
'Cause
want
we
to give
move
a
with
quick PSA,
attention.
and
Go
I'm pretty
ahead.
sure Air could endorse this, guys. And Air is a taken man. He's a faithful taken man.
Very
But
much
what I
taken.
will say is,
Everything.
ladies, if y'all are not interested in us, don't give us a number.
We
What
be
is
bored.
the point?
We be fucking bored.
Nah, that-
Nah, Frank, fuck out of here. Just as much a nigga just want to smash, a bitch be bored. We just want some play.
Oh my god.
Sometimes we just want to know, I still got it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's
That's it.
it.
No, I
Like,
mean,
come
I ain't gonna lie,
on.
one of my close friends, she be telling me the same thing. She tells me straight up, like, she was like, yeah, I'll straight up go to the club and bag a nigga and not talk to him at all.
Yo,
That is
yo,
Just over the
yo,
stream, the stream, so she can
yo.
remind herself, like, yo, I'm still that bitch. Like,
Can
that's
I
literally what she
tell y'all
said.
something? I've laid in a nigga's bed. He even smashed.
Oh, no. We grown. We grown. You going to my
that.
bed is Pound Town after that. You going to Pound Town.
To
You have to go.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
To
I gotta
you.
throw it in there. The shorty I'm with right, the girl that I'm in a relationship right now that I'm going to marry soon. Also, by the way,
Oh,
I've slept in her bed for what 3-4 months, hanging out with her, going
And
to
you
her
never
crib,
hit?
and I'm talking about. I ain't trying to be TMI,
Yeah.
but I'm just like that took a very long time.
that's crazy.
Wow.
Like it was to the
We
point
be
where one
riding
night,
and
it was to the point one night she hit me with it. She was like, "Yo, like I know you just came from a party. Like, do you want to shower?"
Do you
And
wanna
like I
fuck
showered, and when I got out the shower, I literally put my clothes back on because I was just like, I don't want her to feel like that's what I'm here for. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
You're a
because it
better
was
man
like
than
I liked her a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like
you're better
I
than
didn't
me,
want to
bro.
give her no
Yo,
impression of
but
I'm
I
trying
would have
to.
came
I'm
out
trying to.
to the window.
Yeah.
Right. No. Let me show you something.
Dick would have
Sometimes.
definitely been in the air. I'll tell you that much.
Right. Dick air.
It definitely would have been in the air.
Yeah. Right. I'm
Hands
gonna be honest
down.
with you. Sometimes, because I've talked to a guy and I'm just like, bro, just
Like
Just
try
like-
something.
Let me tell you.
try something.
Right.
Like, get aggressive. Sometimes a bitch, we
Right.
want that shit.
Let me tell you, if you laid in that same bed, and if it wasn't the right man, of course you laid in that bed. If it was the right person,
You didn't
wouldn't
even
have
gotta
just
say
slept.
nothing.
You only gotta say nothing.
Exactly.
You ain't got to say a damn thing. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, Elephant Pick on Instagram, Elephant Pick on YouTube. It helps with the algorithm. Give it a thumbs up. Everything is appreciated. We're here with, we have 2 guests, and I have my co-host, Abby, here. And we have our guest, DJ Sarcastic. And I'm going to call him Air, but I'll let him say his full name.
DickByAir, y'all.
I'm not calling him all that.
That's the big one, not the little one. You heard?
Biggest, not the little. The biggest.
Sorry.
And so now I want to get to an interesting section of our show, which we call scenarios, and we're gonna give you guys different scenarios,
Yes,
and
we
we want to
are.
know what you guys would do in these scenarios. These are DJ related scenarios because both of you guys said you were DJs, right? So number 1, and this is something I've dealt with before. Oh my God.
It's a good one.
I like this part.
Okay, the party is packed, but no one is dancing. How do you handle that situation, Sarcastic?
Bro, take my ass home.
You're DJing. You can't just take your ass home. You're DJing.
I understand that, but like, take my ass home, bro.
You ever been to a party where it's packed and nobody's moving?
And you play all the
It
hits
doesn't
or
matter
like
what you
good
play.
music. No, that's what I'm saying
Yeah.
though. Like you doing your thing, but nobody cares.
Nobody.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't
Save your
handle
money. Save your money.
I've been in that situation too many times,
That's scary.
and I'm
bro.
not trying to sound cocky, but it's always right before I'm DJing. So it's always the DJ before me, and people are like, I walk in the door, and everyone's like, "Yo, bro, you need to get on. Yo, bro, when are you getting on? What time is your set? Yo, when are you playing? When is this? When is that?"
Right.
And it makes me feel bad because sometimes, like, some of these DJs be like, people I fuck with.
Yeah, I don't like it when people
And
be
I don't like,
oh, fuck
yeah.
shitting on the
Like, I
other
don't like when
DJ.
people do that sometimes because at the end of the day.
I don't like that either. Like, yo, that DJ trash. You better don't do that.
Yeah, like I don't
do
like that because it's just like you don't know if that's my homie, you don't know if that's my best friend. It could be my
Right.
cousin, my brother, whoever.
That's
you
good.
Even
simply
if
just fuck
even
with
if it's
them.
not somebody I don't know, I don't like when random, especially random, because mostly it's random people. They're like people that like think they know me from the internet and stuff. They'll come up to me and be like, "Yo, bro, you need to get on." And I'll be like, sometimes it's even when I'm not DJing, it happens.
That's crazy.
Like I'll be at a party and nobody will be dancing and they be like, "Yo, they should have booked you."
That's crazy.
And I'll be in
So-
my head, I'm like, "Yo, I'm here to support." Like,
That's
Yeah.
amazing. But what do you do once you get
what-
on that set?
So,
Once you're on the
I'm
booth,
gonna be
how do you-
honest. The first thing I do when I get on the set, I fade out. I'm one of those DJs. I don't like when DJs stop playing music for me to go on. Keep playing your music. I'm gonna find a song that matches the BPM that you at. I'll blend it in, play that song for a little bit, and then I'll do my intro.
Okay.
Because I don't like just kicking DJs off the set. I don't.
Can
I'm
I
not
can I
this type of
ask you
person.
something though? What do you do when you go on set and you're like, I'm here?
What you mean?
Like, how do you make
Right.
your mark?
Oh, so basically, like when I get on the mic, like I address the crowd before myself. The first thing I ask everybody, "Yo, how y'all feeling tonight?" Sometimes they'll make noise. I'll be like, "Come on, y'all! Like y'all can do better than that. Like y'all ain't pay." One of my favorite lines is, "Y'all ain't pay all that money to come in here and just do this."
Yeah.
The minute I say that, people start saying themselves. I look in the crowd and people
yeah,
like,
you
yo,
got
this
a point.
nigga right. Like that. It's like, I'd be like, where? I'm like, yo, we came here to dance. We came here to have fun. And
Yeah.
I don't care if nobody steal this. I'm gonna give this to y'all. This is one of my favorite things that I like doing, and I've been doing it for years. Even as without being a DJ, I've done it. I always tell people, put 2 hands in the air. Tell everybody, put 2 hands in the air. With those 2 hands, I also ask people, I say, look at the person next to you and keep your hands up. Give the person next to you a hug. I don't care if you don't know them. I don't care if you got beef with them. I don't care if it's a shorty that's been trying to talk to you or a nigga that's been trying to talk to you. Give them a hug, look them in their eyes, and I say on the count of 3, just tell them you love them. And you know what I do in the middle of them doing that? I play a song that I know a lot of people would like. And then that's how I start my set and I go into my sets.
That's good.
And I do that because it's like, sometimes, like, especially in this day and age, people are like, their mindsets aren't where we are at as DJs. You feel me? So immediately we're like, nigga, I just play Unfiltered, I just play Calvin Harris. Why the fuck they not moving?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like, we don't know what they dealing with that's making them not want to dance. Maybe they just came out tonight to just drink.
100%.
So it's like, you gotta interact with your crowd and make them feel welcomed.
100%. And I feel like that could be tricky sometimes because I've been to parties myself. I celebrated, and I'll keep it short, but I celebrated my birthday one time, and the DJ that was on the set was trying real hard to have like the crowd controlled to the point where he was yelling the call to actions, and I was like, oh my God, this is very aggressive.
If you get to that point,
What do you mean take your fucking phones out, turn your fucking flashlights on, and participate? He was angry. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's hard to do, but fire.
So okay. So now we gotta ask you, like, so your thing is just, all right, I'm just quit, and like, what is your response when nobody's moving? Because I've been in plenty of parties that doesn't matter what you play, they're not gonna move. Don't matter.
Just do you, basically.
Nah,
just do
yeah,
you.
but that's my thing. Remember when I said earlier, like, save your money? My thing is, it don't matter how I do. It don't matter how I play. It don't matter what song I'm playing. They're not moving.
Yeah.
So I honestly feel like, yo, but like, why the fuck am I here? $1? That bothers me. You know, I want to be here for a purpose besides paying my bills and money. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta make
So
people
to
feel
me,
good.
it's like, yeah, I'm never playing here ever again. Like, no
I've
disrespect,
done that.
no disrespect, but it's like I like going to places that I feel appreciated for my craft, me being there. You know,
Respect. That's respect.
I like that.
You know what's one pet
I like
peeve
that
of mine, and I'll end the scenario with this. I hate it when I'm known for my energy. I'm known for the
Amen.
energy that I bring, but I hate it when the party's just not moving and the promoters are like, yo, Frank, turn this up. Like, turn it up. I'm like, bro, it's not about what I'm doing or what I'm playing. It's just that
That's
they're
the
just
crowd.
not moving.
Like, figure out how your crowd is feeling tonight.
Yeah, like that.
You
I
figure
think,
it out.
I
wait,
think-
but also, oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Also, it's like, know how to pick your DJs for what lineup as well. Don't put a big energy DJ to open. Why would you do that? You're like, save your fucking money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I don't want to cut you
And
off.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm the type of DJ, I don't care to be the closer. As long as it's mid-set or closing. But don't book me to be an opening DJ. I'm gonna tell you, nah, I'm good. Keep it. Keep your money. Save your money. Because I'm an energy DJ. You get what I'm saying?
Feed off the energy.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, you were gonna say something real
So
quick?
I was gonna say, what I learned a lot is most promoters do that because they ain't pulling no more crowd the way they used to. So they need that big energy
part.
DJ to play early, so everybody can come and see that big DJ play
And stay there.
and stay there for the rest of the night. I've been in that situation one too many times.
Yeah.
I love opening. You know why I like opening? Because when they expect me to come with all the energy, you know what I do? I open.
I was gonna say, hold
I'll
on.
open.
Listen, as long as there's a crowd, I don't care what time I'm on.
I'm talking about I've played in front of no one.
We've all
I'm talking
You're
about
still getting paid.
full hour, 10 to 11. Doors open at 10. There's no one in
Nobody
the
got
door until 11:30.
we've all been there. Anybody
Amen.
that's a DJ.
And
has been
immediately, 30 minutes into my set, when I see nobody come, the first thing I tell myself, I said, they ain't booked me to DJ. They booked me because they want a crowd. And then guess what happens? Everybody that wants to see me shows up at 12. Yo, what time do you play? Not knowing that I'm opening.
Wow.
And then when they find out that I open, they be upset.
Right.
Like, yo, we paid $20 to come see you. Yo, we came to and I'm just like, yo, they booked me to open, bro.
It is what it is.
I'm like, they wanted me to open. That was it.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
so you got
great
another
answers.
scenario,
We
Abby.
do. Scenario number 2. The section in front of you is fighting. Security's trying to get a handle on the situation. What do you do?
Remember, you're DJing.
This is these scenarios
All
are
the
while you're
scenarios
working.
have to do with DJing.
I'm not gonna lie, that has happened to me before. And I'll be like,
We were hoping so.
fighting.
You said it on the mic?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie. That's mad sarcastic to do. That's mad sarcastic to do.
Thank
you.
That's mad sarcastic to do.
But when I do that, the music is
pointing is
off.
crazy.
The music is off. I be like,
You turned-
yo, they fighting
You turn
over
the music
there.
off?
What am I supposed to do? The fuck?
Well, we're about to go
Keep
around the room,
playing?
and Frank, I feel like you should answer this question because I've seen you handle a whole fucking brawl.
I'm not gonna lie.
DickByAir.
Listen,
I see a fight in
Yo,
the-
wait.
Go ahead,
I'll be
go
real
ahead.
with y'all. It's not funny, but I don't know why I find it so funny. Like,
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
if
I
that
mean-
ever happened when I was DJ, there was no knives shot out, nothing. Like, it was
It wasn't
stopped.
that bad.
But at the moment, I'm just like, oh shit, they fighting over there. I'm not.
Well, thankfully, the fight wasn't too serious. and you were able to do that.
Thank
So,
God,
yes.
yo. Thank God it was never to, or that
that
level.
crazy
That
stuff.
level.
Okay, thank
good.
goodness.
Thank God.
All right, I'm gonna be honest, and this is the best advice I could give to any DJ watching this right now. You see a fight, do not turn the music off. Do not turn the music off. Because if you turn the music off,
Keep going.
there's gonna be other motherfuckers in that room that got the same energy that's gonna take that opportunity like, oh, this shit over? I bet. Where my ops at now?
It's a wrap.
Where my ops at now? Now they on hot for no
that's
reason.
that's when you play. Solo por un beso.
Some bachata.
Now I'm telling you right now, when I see people fighting, I'm one of those people. I filter the music to the low so that the beat is still there. Yo, could we get security to the front? I turn the music right back on. I do not.
Yeah,
turn
but
the
you're not
music
gonna
off.
be playing some fucking Sexy Red or some Finito
I'm
while
not
that
gonna
shit going
lie.
on
I was
either.
literally. I could show you a video right now. I was at Mountain Creek 2 weeks ago on a Friday night. They do this little adult night or whatever. They had a DJ DJing, right? Niggas start brawling in the wave pool. Sexy Red. Sexy Red. Listen to me.
There's a lot
Sexy
going on.
Red. Sexy Red is
Not the
playing in the
wave pool.
background. Sexy Red is playing in the background. And the first thing I told my shorty, I said, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I like that he ain't stopped the music. Because if he stopped the music, that would have made everyone's everybody energy at that point. They like, oh, so the shit getting shut down? This shit over? Is it
I'ma be honest,
like
point, though.
it
That's a
depends
good
what
point.
time
you
it
can't
is.
turn the music? Nah, you can't turn the music off no matter
It
what.
depends.
I have to.
Nah, no matter
if
what,
it's
you gotta keep the music
356, they fighting over there. Security.
Nah, it's
What the fuck
350.
am I supposed
It's
to do?
356. I'm calling security, but I'm keeping the music playing.
No, and I love it
Hell no.
because this is. I mean, I guess.
I want you to go home.
So yeah, but the problem with turning down the music when somebody's fighting is that it directs everybody's attention to
what's going on. No
So
cap.
there's a lot of
But
times.
hold on. You have to for like 5 seconds. Like, yo,
Nah.
there's people
Not
fighting over
even.
there.
How
do you handle it,
There's
Frank?
people fighting over there. Hold on. There's people fighting over there. Security. And then play it back. But don't play no fucking
But you gotta
rah-rah
remember
shit.
when you
gotta,
say
like,
that,
switch it up to
you
some
don't
slow
know.
shit.
Yeah,
And
definitely
be
no
like,
rah-rah
yo, if y'all don't stop.
No, definitely. Like if you playing some high energy trap shit,
Hell
you want to
no.
switch it.
You wanna
Yes,
switch the
right.
vibe, yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I like. So like if there's a fight going on in front of me, first of all, I got to make sure that like my people are good. And then the second thing that I do is like I'll make you fight to some fucking happy ass music in the background. So now it looks stupid. And by the time the commotion, like the security's already picked up on it. I've seen I've been in situations where the owner was fighting people in his own club.
Huh?
Like, yeah, and these are clubs
Wait,
these are
name
clubs that
it,
you know.
name it.
Making my way
Name it.
downtown, walking, playing
you
in the
know,
background.
You gotta play something like that to just make people feel like, yo, why are we even fighting? But if you stop the music and everybody starts paying attention. Now everybody's on radar, like,
Yeah, you
What's
gotta
going
remember
on?
the music
You know?
be blocking everybody out. So once you turn
Exactly.
the music off,
Everybody's in
you
their
don't
own
know
world.
if there's like 2 to 3 dudes that's with dude that's getting beat up. that the music go off and then they start looking around and now they like,
maybe if
oh, they
gotten
jumping
lucky.
him. Now they
It's
running
right.
down.
I'll
Like,
be
you feel
honest,
me?
maybe if I gotten lucky.
Yeah.
Maybe everybody else be like, yo,
It's
they
been
look
slow.
dumb over here. We over here trying to get lit. Honest to God.
That's
Nah,
it.
that don't
And
happen
you're
all the
lucky.
time.
You're
It
lucky.
happens to me a lot.
It
But
don't
you're
happen-
lucky. Let me tell you, in my time working with Frank, I've seen some of the worst brawls. I'm talking about hookahs being thrown. Literally,
cap.
niggas is dodging coals.
Dodging
and
bottles.
shit, dodging bottles. To the point where, I'm not even gonna mention the venue. There was one situation where like the security literally did not have the situation that we had to leave out the back door. Like that was one that we couldn't even calm down.
While
Damn.
on set,
While on set.
So they cut your set and you just did.
Yeah, we had to. That
I
was
cut mine.
yeah.
You
He
cut it,
cut
you
it.
cut it.
He
I
was
bet.
like,
Like,
"This
if you
is
feel
no
like-
longer safe."
yeah.
We were ducking under the DJ booth at
Yeah,
that
if
point.
you don't feel like it's safe, definitely bounce.
Yeah.
That's a tip to the DJs. So we got one more scenario. You at a venue, and the owner of the venue is that you're playing it is continuously requesting a song that you know is gonna kill the crowd, and not in a good way.
I'm not playing it.
It's gonna destroy the energy of the party, but the owner's the one telling you, "Yo, play this, play this." What do you do?
I'm not playing it. I don't give a fuck. You could be Jay-Z.
I like how he said
You could be anybody. You could be anyone. You cannot come. You could be the motherfucking the biggest hedge funder in the world.
nothing.
You could. I had people offer me $300, $400, $500 for these certain things, and I tell them no every time. You know why? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you might build a moment for yourself, but I'm not about to play a song and have a bunch of people in the room leave and say, "Yeah, that nigga was trash."
Yeah,
Right.
Straight up.
that's what people don't. That's
Straight
what a
up.
lot of artists don't understand. And that would make me go on a rant. I'm sorry. Go
no.
ahead.
Hold on. Let's talk about owners, right? If they request a song, that's the last song of the night.
No cap.
Because at the end of the day, I respect you. You put money in my pockets. Whatever you want, papi. Cool. But what you're about to say, I hate when I'm doing a party and the promoter gives me a fucking song. Doesn't even say, yo, Sarcastic, this song is this type of vibe.
Nothing.
And the artist name is so-and-so.
And I'm not gonna hold you. You know, it'd be half the time, if the promoter is a male, it's a girl that they trying to fuck at the end of the night, telling them, "Yo, I would love to hear this song. Can you tell the DJ to play this?"
Yo, and
And then they come up to you like, "Yo, can you play this song? This girl that I know is here. She wants to hear it. It's her birthday." Sometimes it don't even be a birthday. They just trying to get you to play the song as much as they can. And it's just like, no,
Yo,
bro.
Frank, have you ever
No.
been a dick to like somebody that said, all right, let's just put this scenario, right? You pull up, you about to get on set, you about to play your first song, and you got some titiri pulling up on you like, can you play this song?
I've had people request music before I could even get on the set.
No cap.
Right,
Like,
and what do you
it's
do?
crazy.
What do you
Damn
do?
the day they started putting the names on the phones
I hate
and
that.
putting it up.
What do you do?
There's two things I do.
All right,
If Abby's there, Abby's gonna have to handle that.
okay, and what do you
Number
do?
one. So and then
I
number
say
two,
yeah, and then
and number two, if my security's there, security's gonna handle that. Or I just yes them to death. Yeah, I got you.
Right.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yes,
Yeah, I got you.
That's what
I feel like
Frank
I
taught
got
me.
you. Don't
Yes,
worry
and
about it.
Dev.
I'd be like,
Yo,
yeah.
So this is the training. I don't care about exposing this because y'all annoying anyway. So I'll expose this trick. So I'll be like, they'll want me to play the song, whatever, and Abby's there. Let's say Abby's there, and I'm ignoring them because I'm busy. So then Abby's like, "Oh, you good? Like, you need anything? Yo, can I play this?" So Abby will come up to me and be like, "Nod your head, give me a thumbs up, just act like you're right." And I'll be like,
Yo, that's like my
shit.
shorty.
they feel confirmed, so they leave for the most part because some people don't leave. But yeah, and that's
And
what
you
I
know
do.
what it is, and I'm gonna clarify too, so that we don't come off as dicks or assholes. 9 times out of 10, the requests that are being made don't go with the
At
flow
all.
of the party. It'll be like that one Spanish person in the venue that wants a Spanish song, and they don't go because of the
At all.
place that we're at, the flow of the music. Like 9 times out of 10, it doesn't go. We don't want to kill.
I'm gonna
the
be real
party.
with y'all. That's what my dickness like shows. I'd be like,
Yeah. And that's
I'm
it.
not playing that shit. Like,
Yeah, no.
fuck you and your
I
feelings.
ain't gonna
I'm
lie. I
not
already
playing
knew
that.
your answer. Your name is DJ Sarcastic.
Thank
Like,
you.
Right. No, I feel you. I
True.
feel you.
So okay, so now we got specific questions for both of you guys.
Oh.
So Abby, do you want to ask this first one?
Sure. We can start with Sarcastic.
Yep.
As a female, as a poppin' female DJ, do you feel like being a female DJ is more of an advantage or a challenge? what are some setbacks that you've experienced as a female DJ?
And how do you deal with them?
And how do you deal with them? Yeah.
I like that.
We can start with part one.
All right, so
Advantage or disadvantage?
Advantages, or is it a challenge? Is it an advantage or challenge? You kind of touched on this earlier a little bit.
sheesh. I feel like in the beginning of my career, it was definitely a challenge. But I feel like over the years, there's a lot of female DJs, and I feel like it's an advantage. It's always been an advantage. It's just, as a woman, you have to know your power and like basically like just have tunnel vision and just tell yourself like, screw the noise, ignore all of that, and do what you got to do. Right.
That was delivered beautifully.
So
okay,
at first
Sarcastic.
it's a challenge, then it became an advantage, would you say?
Right.
Exactly.
When you tune out the
Okay.
noise.
Because at first it was very intimidating because it was mostly males.
And it still
and
is.
it is. You're right. But I feel like over the years, there's a lot of female DJs. You might not know, we might not, But like since I've been DJing, when I started DJing, it was just Steph Cakes and Blue Diamond, and then me. And I feel like after the pandemic, there's so many other female DJs that I feel like people probably don't pay attention. Electrifier too, that's a sis. But like,
And
there's
just to be clear,
there's
she's
so
talking
many of
about
us.
in her lane of DJs.
Right.
Like in
New
the lane
York,
that she's
right,
in. Yes.
right.
Because there's
Exactly.
a lot of,
Exactly.
Yeah, I could
You're
name
right.
a lot.
You're right. There's
No,
a lot.
Outside
There's a
of
lot.
her
I could
tone,
name
no,
a lot.
For sure,
That's
for
true.
sure.
That's true.
No,
Different
but that's
lanes.
fire, and I feel like that was a great answer. Tune out the noise.
dope.
Right.
So now, Air, I got to ask you a question.
Let me hear it
Name the
again.
best dressed by borough.
The best dressed by borough?
Yes.
All right,
New
cool.
York City, New York City.
All right, cool.
Man,
Hold
in
on.
New
No.
York City.
I'm going to be honest. A lot of y'all not going to like this. But in my opinion, my personal opinion, Harlem is first, and they not even a borough.
Say
So
Harlem.
Manhattan.
Harlem is not a borough. No, I'm not even jacking Manhattan.
No, Harlem
Because-
is Harlem.
because Harlem is Harlem, bro. Harlem is Harlem.
Okay.
Harlem is Harlem. Harlem. I'm a Brooklyn nigga, and I'm sitting here proudly saying it that Harlem.
Harlem
You
got
feel
it.
me? When it comes to, how can I say this? When it
So we're
comes
starting
to
from best to worst. Okay.
Best to worst fashion.
best to worst. So the reason why I'm gonna put Brooklyn second behind Harlem is because when I was growing up, Brooklyn, you either had the Montclair or you had a Penfield. And Harlem or Uptown, you either had a Biggie,
Yeah.
or Claire. And I also forgot to mention 500 Field North Faces in Brooklyn. That was a thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or the Steep Techs as well. If you had money, you had a Steep Tech. Not realizing that shit wasn't warm either, you know? You had to get the insulation with it, but niggas was fly. It don't matter. Third least swaggiest borough, I'm going to go with Queens. And only because, Queens get the money. A lot of my homegirls
Queens
in high
get
school,
the
they were from
money.
Queens. They all had bread, and they always was wearing, they always was, into fashion more than a lot of the people that were around us. So it was, the people from Queens and people from Harlem, they knew about, all the random-ass brands.
Okay.
And then everyone else was kind of, super trendy. Number 4, definitely the Bronx.
You got to say definitely.
The reason I say definitely the Bronx is because everyone I knew that stole a jacket was from the Bronx.
Oh shit.
That's
Shit.
crazy.
Like if you had a Biggie, if you had a Biggie on,
yeah,
9 times out of 10,
it was
the
open
nigga
hunting.
that took your Biggie off of you was from the Bronx.
It was hunting season. I ain't gonna lie.
He was from the Bronx, and he was either YGs, YBs, or OY. Let's talk about it.
Yep.
He was either of the 3.
Yo, and I'm from the
That's a
no
Bronx,
cap.
and I just want to say, he ain't.
I wasn't part of
lying.
that.
Like I'm not even trying to be that person. I'm just speaking on my knowledge and what I know.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't. Being from the Bronx, I can't put us down.
I don't
that
know.
road. But what I will say is interesting that he said Harlem because just the uptown connection between the Bronx and
The Bronx and Harlem. No
So
cap.
we were dressing similar,
Very.
but I have to give the credit to Harlem because they were the ones that started the trend.
Yeah, they were setting the trends. Yeah,
Yeah,
Harlem was setting the
so-
trends.
but-
And then obviously, Staten Island is last.
Staten Island is last everywhere.
All right, he got through the boroughs. He got through the boroughs. He
But
did
I'm gonna be
good.
honest.
Staten
I'm gonna be
Island.
honest.
Yo, they
I
got-
can't
they
speak
got
too much on
swag.
Staten Island because I don't chill in Staten Island enough to know how
anyway.
niggas
We don't know
dress.
what you look
but
like.
we all know the answer.
Here we go.
We all know the answer.
Toast to that, guys.
Toast to that
Toast to that. Okay, good. So now we got plead the fifth. And we're gonna start with Sarcastic because he went on an elaborate discourse which made a lot of sense. I didn't agree with everything,
I
but
gotta hear what you got.
It is what it is. So, have you ever gotten into a fight or an argument with another DJ?
Ooh.
Nah.
Nah. Not at all.
Never?
Nah.
Wow.
Not even
Love
once.
that. She's a woman of peace,
Nah.
gentlemen.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah, well, that's that.
What is the worst mistake you've made during a live set?
That's for both of us?
That's for you.
Oh, that's for me.
Yes, Mr.
The
Dickey.
worst mistake I've made during a live set. I'm not gonna lie, getting too drunk.
What?
Typical DJ mistake.
It was very, very early in my career, and I got really, really fucked up. And to this day, I kind of regret that.
Okay.
Because not only did it put a bad taste in the mouth of the person that was running the venue, but it put a bad taste in a lot of the people that actually came to see me that night as well.
Ooh.
And thank God that it happened early in my career, and I didn't do it like in the middle or like where I'm at now. But it was definitely a learning point of like my homie, one of my homies, Natus. He's a Jersey Club legend from DJ. I gotta shout out my boy Natus. When I was promoting that Up and Down, he told me something that I kind of resonated with, and I kind of took his advice on it. And he said, "Yo, when it comes to this nightlife shit," he said, "the best advice I could give you," he said, "try not to drink too much." He said, "Find other things to suppress your stress, your anger, your emotions."
Okay.
He said, "Because it's very easy in nightlife to kind of just like, oh, I'm going out on a Friday night, I got a DJ. Yeah, I'm about to just drink my problems away because I'm getting a bottle and I'm getting drink
Very
tickets
easy.
for free." It's very easy. So I learned to just not do that and just try to, like now I take a shot after my set, then I get fucked up.
I feel you. Beautiful.
But wait a minute, he hasn't pleaded the fifth yet. Like, have you ever gotten into a fight argument with a DJ?
So I never got into a fight with a DJ. I did get into an argument with a DJ
In the middle of your set?
in the middle of my set.
Who was
Because I don't remember. I would say that. No. Listen to me.
Come on.
Put this
here
on my
we
life.
go.
I put this on my life. It happened so long ago, and the DJ that it happened with, it wasn't like some like lit nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
So I can't really remember their name. If I did remember their name, I dead would say it. But it's like, I got into an argument with a DJ because the DJ told me, "Yo, you playing too much songs that I'm trying to play."
Oh, wow.
And I was just in my head, I looked at him, I was like, "Excuse me?"
I'm sorry.
I was like, "Bro, like I'm doing my set, like I'm about to," you feel me? And he's like, "Oh, like I had a DJ come and tell me," the same DJ, like, "Yo," like he'll look at my turntables and he'll be like, "Yo, don't play that. I'm trying to play that during my set."
Wow.
And I look at him and I'll be like, "Excuse me?" Like I just hit him with the "excuse me," like, and I played it anyway.
I feel like because you don't remember the name, it's kind of like a technicality.
Right, like you gotta-
You should still take the shot.
Yeah, I think you got to.
I'll take the fuck
It's like,
it.
yo, it's light. Okay, so now, Abby, you got to ask her the question, too, about the live set.
Yes. What was the biggest mistake you've ever made during a live set? Dun, 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 dun,
Elephant Pig, ladies and
I was
gentlemen.
gonna
Make sure
say
you like,
I
subscribe,
can't even
comment.
tell
It's
you.
okay.
I don't know.
I'm
She's
be
like, I'm
honest.
good. I'm
I
good
might have
with
to
that.
add back
I
to
love
mine.
that.
Okay.
Something that happened recently, 2 weeks ago. I was at a venue. I had a bottle. 2 bottles, actually. Me and my homegirl was DJing. Me and Old Dallas, we was B2B in that silo for
Shout out to
places
Old
in
Dallas.
Shouts
for
to-
places
shouts
in
to Old
Philly.
Dallas.
Yo, shout out to Old Dallas,
Dallas.
man.
Love
No cap.
her.
Like, me and Old Dallas was B2Bing for our homie C-Say. He runs this brand called Places and Faces, a platform from the UK. And this guy was like taking the bottle, like, because I'm one of those people, when I get bottles, I don't like the bottles not in my sight. Because, everybody's like,
It'll
I'm with the
disappear.
DJ, it disappeared. So I put the bottles next to me. While we B2Bing, there's this guy in the crowd, because the DJ booth is like in the crowd.
Don't tell me you try to snatch your bottle.
Oh, no, it's not even that he snatched it. This nigga was pouring drinks for him and his man.
Nah.
Like, making mixed drinks. For, like, him and, like, 4 other people.
With no shame.
No shame at all.
Oh my
shorty told him to stop
God.
twice. She came to me. She said, "Yo, he keep touching the bottle. I'm going to tell you right now exactly what I did wrong. First thing I did wrong, I went on the mic. I filtered the song. I say, yo, I'm not trying, these are my exact words too. I'm not trying to be rude. But if y'all put your hands over this DJ booth one more time and touch any of this liquor, filter back up, music playing. The nigga starts pouring the liquor again.
Oh.
I look at him, I grab the bottle, we arguing for a little bit. At that point, I'm like, you want a scene? We gonna make a scene. I turn the music down. I get on the mic. I say, yo, bro, what do you want to do? At that point, I'm like, yo, what do you want to do, bro? He's like, oh, I'm like, yo, bro, this is not your liquor. Like, now the music is off. Everybody in the venue can
Everybody's
hear me
watching.
blacking on this nigga.
So but you see, it goes back to what we were saying. Turn down the music, you're gonna get everybody's attention like
no
this.
cat.
Everybody.
When I say the entire venue was looking at me, like everybody was quiet.
Yeah.
The whole
They
venue was
watching the show
silent.
now.
Because everybody there.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I love when a DJ goes. Shout out to DJ. What's it called? Prince One. If y'all don't stop it, I'm about to play some fucking R&B or bachata.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This nigga was out of line. He grabbed the bottle. He looks at me. He goes, "You ain't gonna do nothing." Like, what about? Hold on. I'm gonna grab one of these bottles. The nigga grabs the bottle. He goes, "You ain't gonna do nothing. You pussy."
Oof.
Ooh, those are fighting words.
So
What'd you say?
the music that's playing a little bit.
That's
the music was
crazy.
filtered.
That's
Remember that?
crazy.
I scratched this shit out. I said, "Yo, bro." I went on the mic. I said, "Yo, bro, you want to fight? Because if you want to fight," I said, "Tell me right now you want to fight. We could get it."
Oh my
He
God.
goes, "Oh, you pussy." I said, "Yo, bro, tell me you want to fight. We could get it." He goes, "I want to fight." I said, "Bet." I turned the music up, ran out the DJ booth. Everybody started grabbing me. They like, "Yo, LaVar, chill, this, that, and the third." I'm like, nah, this nigga got me fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Not to mention, while I'm trying to go fight him, this nigga is still pouring drinks. Like, I can't make it up.
What?
I can't make this shit up. This nigga is still pouring drinks.
Nah, that's actually funny. So he's over here, you over here talking about let's fight, let's fight. He's like,
I'm talking
wait,
about
wait.
all my home, my shorty was upset. She was like, "Yo, you pushed me out the way." I'm like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't know who I
black out.
pushed. I blacked out.
That's crazy.
You swinging my bottle in my face and you calling me pussy? And you calling me
That's a
pussy?
tough one. I ain't gonna lie.
That's fucked
Like,
up.
but at the same time, my homegirl, my shorty, and O'Dallas, they both told me, they was like, "Yo, bro, like, they was like, you gotta learn to like suppress your anger and just do that whole, yo, get security."
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
But I also
Can I-
was
can I
dealing
ask-
with a
no,
lot.
no, no, no.
Wait,
Can
before I
I-
finish though,
can
I
I
want to
add?
just go ahead.
I was gonna say that's one thing you never do, in a sense, like you don't ever let somebody get under your skin like that, because you gotta remember, this is what what? Listen, I'm a crazy ass bitch, but you would never know that. Why? Because I tell myself, I got too much to lose.
100%.
I think I've been telling myself that too much, and like I was just going through a lot in them past 2 weeks
That
to the point that dude just hit a trigger. It was
Yeah.
like, all right, everybody trying to play with me.
Okay.
I bet I'm gonna show y'all. Like,
Well, while we're still on the topic of things that have happened to you on the job, what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you during a live set or while on the job? Sarcastic.
Why you holding your face like that?
I want to hear this.
She knows off the top of her head.
Yep.
She does. Go ahead, baby. Spill it.
Don't be ashamed.
Or you could plead the fifth.
Yeah.
God, don't plead the
Alright,
fifth.
so
I want to hear
one
this.
time,
There we go.
I
Love
was
that.
DJing a brunch, and I had like a
Which brunch?
I'm not telling you. Actually, it's okay.
Nah, tell us, tell
That's
us.
okay. I don't mind, because I said it in the mic. I was at Maraca brunch, right, in Uptown. My fucking ponytail slid off.
Oh no!
You had a clip on?
Babe. Baby, did somebody pick it up?
I picked it up.
Damn.
And I said in the mic, I was like, yo, ain't no way my fucking ponytail just fell off my head. But it's okay. We gonna still continue this party.
Whose fucking birthday is it?
Right. Thank you. No,
Look at that shit like a
I left
lasso.
it in the ground. I left it in the ground.
You
If you
left it
found
there?
it, you found it, bro.
You know what though?
It's
That's
not
a
mine.
G move. That's
Not
a
gonna lie, that's
G move.
gangster.
That's a G
I
move.
give you that. That was gangster. That was gangster.
I respect
is,
that. I
that
respect it.
is.
So now, Air.
Y'all already know what's the most embarrassing thing. Yo, this nigga named DickByAir, bro. Get this nigga out of here. The most embarrassing thing that I think has ever happened to me at multiple sets is, and I really be holding my composure with this, because it's already bad enough that a lot of people just make the assumption that I'm gay because my name is Dick.
Yeah.
DickByAir, bro.
Like, people, there's a lot of people right now in nightlife that are like trying to associate me as a gay man. And it's like, I'm not a gay man. I have no problem with the gay community. My little brother is gay. My sister is a
Okay, gay.
lesbian.
What's up?
I grew up around like knowing and learning what it is, and even with the trans community, I'm still learning a lot about that as well, as much as I know about it as well. Like, the one thing that I hate is like when I'm like chilling with a bunch of people and like people are talking to me and stuff, and then I tell somebody like, yeah, my name's DickByAir, and then like a nigga would be like super aggressive about it. Like,
The fuck did you just say?
like, nah, nigga, I'm not calling you that. Fuck out of here. And I'll just be like I take a deep breath and I look at him, and you know what I say? I just be like, well, Louis Vuitton sat me at Virgil's last show as DickByAir, so you know?
Ew.
But
There you
it's
go,
but
with
at the
little-
same time, it is embarrassing because there's a lot of people that like hear other people say that, and they go off and they try to spread rumors like, oh, maybe he's gay, and it's like it's even more fucked up because it's like I'm in a relationship with a woman, so it's like to spread rumors and try to say that I'm gay or I'm DL or I'm any of these things when I'm not. It's like, in my opinion, that's embarrassing to me. But in reality, it's more embarrassing to the person that I'm in a relationship with. Because it's like, y'all got her, it's like y'all trying to make her look crazy. Knowing that I'm not this. Like, y'all know that I'm not that. So it's like, the most embarrassing thing, I ain't gonna lie, like, people like, just trying to basically straight up say, like, yeah, this nigga gotta be gay.
Yeah.
Like, I tell people my name, they're like, you gay? I'm like, no.
Man, sometimes I get that from Elephant in the Room, but not the gay stuff necessarily, but there's like automatically think it's like a sexual thing. Because they don't know what the saying elephant in the room is. Like, so they're like, what you mean the elephant in the room?
Well, what you mean? Yeah.
Talking about
like-
your dick? Like, no, it has nothing to do with my dick. I'm just
Like, get your head out the gutter.
Right.
But anyways,
100%.
okay. So all right, he didn't. So we got one more.
We do.
One more before we wrap up. Have you ever hooked up with someone you met at one of your gigs?
Yes.
Okay.
Nah.
Nah. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we'll just leave it at that note. Okay. Fair enough. So before we go, is there any last things you guys want to say? Any last shout outs? Anything before we get out of here? I know we said a lot of things.
You want
A
to
lot
go
of
first? I
things.
went first a lot. You want to go
Yeah,
first this time?
Go first.
I went first a lot. Come on.
Because you was late.
Listen. And now
You should take 2 shots for that.
I mean, I finished the Dawn. You go first.
Give him another Don shot.
Well,
What's the Don?
We gotta wrap it
Oh, no,
up.
no, no,
We
no,
trying to
no.
wrap it up
I'm going to
here.
finish it. I'm going to finish it. There's a lot in here.
No,
All
but
right,
all right.
all I'm going to say is shout out to Frank Roth. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Make sure to follow me on Instagram, DJ_sarcastic. And that's it. Salud.
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 Okay.
Um, Same way. Shout out to Frank Roth. Shout out to Abby for having us. And if there was anything I could leave with you guys right now, be shameless.
And be you.
Do not care. I used to be a person that did not care about what people think about me. And then I grew into somebody that kind of cared what people thought about me. And it did not make me feel good. And now I'm going back to that person of not really giving a fuck about how people think about me. And I honestly think, like, yo, if you yourself, be yourself. Be true to you. If you really, really want to go far, be completely 100% vulnerable with yourself. Be vulnerable with your emotions. Be vulnerable with your actions. Be vulnerable with how you treat people. And to end it off, treat people better. Whether you like them or not, treat them better.
Okay.
Beautiful. No negativity.
And stop
Okay.
hating on the next person.
Shouts to no negativity, right?
Shout out to no
Okay.
negativity.
Absolutely, because I know that's a brand of yours
Yeah.
as well. Okay. I don't know if it had his own Instagram or anything like that.
I got his. It got his on Instagram. Y'all can follow us at No Negativity LLC. My 10-year anniversary is this year. I'm actually planning a party for it right
Nice.
now as we speak.
Fire.
So, you
Definitely
know,
look that
we're
up,
going to keep
ladies
it
and gentlemen.
going. The goal is to open a community center based for creatives in New York City. I tried it out a little bit. It didn't go the way that it's planned, but I learned a lot along the way and during COVID and during that process. So, I'll say y'all see me in 2 years.
Nice,
I love that.
nice, love that. 'Cause
Fire,
we're gonna
fire.
get back to it. But as we wrap this up, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you, Abby, for co-hosting. Always doing an amazing job. You 2 for 2 now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get it for sure. Big shout out to our producer Trey.
Big Trey, not the little one.
Big shout out to Trey.
Halo.
And ladies and gentlemen, you can follow Abby.
At her name is _her name is Abby on Instagram and everything else as well.
And I am Frank Roth, the elephant in the room, all that good stuff. Now, what's the last thing I'm gonna say? Yeah, make sure you rate, like, subscribe, comment, Elephant Pick, Instagram, Elephant Pick, YouTube. We love y'all and catch y'all on the next episode.
Love
I'll let y'all.
y'all.
Peace.
Yes.